afternoon. Your question, you're on with Professor Beverly. Your question, please.
Yes, I have to say that living in New York let me turn this down. Hold on a second, I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. It's 43 minutes after the hour. We have another 7 minutes and then we're out of here. Are you back?
Yes, I'm a lifelong New York City resident. As far as being poor or feeling poor, I have to say that one thing that has made me feel poorer, probably since about last year sometime, is the fact that something has been ripped away from New York City, which I think should be brought back immediately, and that, of course, is the Don and Mike show.
Oh, come on. Okay, thank you very much, Professor Andrew. And I'd like to thank you, including, by the way, our new callers. And that includes the Belcher. Very funny. Ha, ha, ha.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike. What you don't know could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike show, and they'll say what they wish. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Oh, no.
They're soaking wet.
These are the guys I'll be vacationing with. Well, enjoy your vacation. It was recommended by my travel agent. Really? Rob Spiewak. Ah, of course.
True story. He was a neo-Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith. A man of hate. And a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Rob Spiewak.
You will get the best table in every restaurant. I promise you. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Birthday! Yeah. And all the ships at sea, Willard Scott prefers them to 12 ounces of good scotch. John Geronimo and Mike O'Mara. Thank you, Robbie, and hi. Thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike show, a new episode on this Friday, June 20th. Right. Don and Mike Broadcast Network. Some stations will be mentioned. They are WJFK FM in Washington, D.C., and well, for today, that's about it. Phone number 877-365-3636 from the other stations we're not mentioning right now. Canada, you're hearing us in Canada on one of the unmentioned stations. Canada. 800-636-1067 and DC 202-432-1067. He's got himself a brand new shiny contract, and I believe, Buzz, you finally got the deal you wanted. It's like more than it's week to week, right?
Yes, finally. At long last.
Very glad that. Well, go ahead.
Hi, Don and Mike. Les Burbank here.
Yeah, there he is. He's here. He's not going anywhere. Here, he's queer.
Is anyone listening?
Yeah, I think so.
Shut up.
Right.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know.
Someone called for a doctor?
And that will be open.
Caddyshack. Yes.
Yeah. Slash show before vacation.
Yeah. We're goofy.
As the Hulk would say, me so ready.
Yeah. I hear that you are.
Me
Your
so
call
ready.
cannot be completed as dialed.
Oh, now
Please
come
check the
on.
number.
Hold on, I'm trying to
hear me? You were expressing your readiness for vacation in the hall when I passed you a minute ago.
Oh, yeah. I was screaming, Colette said, it's Friday, and I said, I was screaming, I effing know it. I am effing ready for it.
And effing out of here.
And nothing like getting the hello, darling.
I'm on the Bay Bridge.
I know you're wondering when.
What?
I know you're wondering when the good mood will appear.
Yikes, I'm going under these trusses and it's messed up my suction, but I'm on the Bay Bridge.
The-
I've been rear-ended. I just passed a 5-car accident on the Bay Bridge when it made it down to one lane. Everybody thinks that rush hour starts 1 o'clock, and I won't be at the beach till your vacation's over.
Okay. Now, did you say you were rear-ended? Were you really in an accident?
Yeah, somebody rear-ended me.
Ouch.
Luckily, they had a little scrunchy car, and I drive, a big mammoth.
A big gas-guzzling SUV.
Yeah.
Nothing like those gas-guzzling SUVs.
Right.
So,
they were folded like an accordion where I barely, jumped in my seat.
we had this discussion today, and I said to her, darling, if there's anything I know about...
Don't go away.
Pardon me?
Don't go away.
Stay here.
Hang on,
I
please.
said, if there's anything I know, it's traffic, especially on a Friday.
Uh-huh.
You're hanging around the house.
us. You're waiting to go to the beach to start our vacation. Get out of here. Because you're going to leave at noon, and rush hour starts at 11 o'clock now.
Right.
Afternoon rush hour on Friday starts at 11 o'clock in the morning. So she called me up at about 1:30 on my way into work, and she said, you know what? You were right. This traffic sucks.
Yeah, they leave early on Friday.
And today, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
She was just too like out of a Disney cartoon. I expected the birds to be chirping around her, that she was happy and rightly so. You know, what does she have to worry about? She's got a great life, and she was dancing and singing. And though it's vacation time, and I was, you know, you said to me at one point, when does the vacation really start? When will I join the party? I will join the party as soon as this grueling broadcast is done, my darling.
Well, if my being cheerful annoys you, which I see it often does, just rest assured that right now I'm not cheerful. I should have been at the beach by now.
Well, if you would have listened to me and left earlier, you would not have been in all that traffic.
Sugar Bear, I said those words that you like to hear almost more than anything pertaining to sex, which is, you're right. You're right. I called you and told you you're right.
Told her she should leave. So I'm going to say this now publicly. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We'll be back on Monday, July 7th. Oh, and make sure you listen to the best of, because we're giving away $1,000.
Yeah, you're still going to get a chance to win the whole time we're gone, so lots of great prizes.
Oh, but the thing is, you got to listen to the best of while we're gone, and we're giving away the $1,000 when we get back, based on stuff that's happened while we were gone.
And let me say this: while Bart is at home with, and the dogs are at home, and I don't know if you want to say all the situation we have at home, but let me say this: while we're not there to oversee Bart, there better be no sellers in the Washington area of beer to minors.
Well,
I'm turning you in. I'm finding out who you are.
Well, then we don't have the best. Not necessarily. I was going to say we don't have the best people, but that's not true, because Carrie is wonderful. But Rob is the enabler, and see, Rob and Carrie
would never sell beer to your son.
He would give beer to him, though.
No, I wouldn't. I'd want it all for me. I'm like with beer the way you are with cigars.
When we go out when we go out on vacation, Rob and Carrie are the designated house sitters, even to the point now that we're actually one of the rooms. We're just making it into Julia's room now,
right?
Because they're over so much. We figure, what the hell? Just make the room a room for Julia.
I would never give him any beer, because then it would be less for me. So I mean, it can't happen.
Shuggy, I'm worried, Rob, that I inhibited you, because when I got home, the recyclers were not overflowing like usual. And I'm worried that you're burying your beer bottles in the backyard or something.
Yeah, in hopes that it would grow a beer tree. No, actually, we were only there for 2 nights, and one night we went out, and the other night I went home. So,
well, darling, listen. Here's my mission statement, as Jerry Maguire said, for the vacation. And I've promised you this: for the 2 weeks we're on vacation, I'm not going to talk to any of the dumb agents or dumb managers from this company. We're going to do none of that.
You don't go to any of the radio message boards.
I'm not going to go to DCR. I'm not going to go to my favorite site, DCR TV. I promise you that.
You're allowed to go to the cigar message boards, but not the radio message.
Cigarfamily.com. I do love it, the Fuente site. I promise I won't go to DCR TV. And in turn, I also promise that I will, at one point, go for one of your ridiculous bike rides to a restaurant. Here's all I ask.
What?
Here's all I ask. I want sex. And I want regular sex on demand.
From me?
Yeah. Yeah, from you.
Thank you.
I mean, I can get sex on my own. I can sit by myself and work my man. But I'd like, and I would, the reason for me calling is to say to you now, we're going to have 2 weeks, much of it alone. Being as our son is 18 and he likes it.
He won't be with you?
He's going to be doing some stuff, allegedly under the guise of looking for a job. Mm-hmm. Okay, good luck. That's funny.
You know what? There's no job. The one tabs don't appear under his eyelids as he sleeps till 3 or 4 in the afternoons, unfortunately.
But all I want to say is I'm going to try to be the man you want me to be on vacation this time and not be overwhelmed by work. And all I ask is sex. And what that means is if we come off the beach one day and we're alone in the house and I start, mugging you, don't say to me, oh, not now.
Well, you just can't use the grabby technique then. It has to be, I know when you look at people in their bathing suits all day, you come in horny. Really, that's not the most flattering than just to be grabbed.
Well, I spend a lot of time looking at you in your bathing suit. And how many times when we're on the beach together, don't I rearrange your bathing suit when you're there? Because your boobs will start to fall out, or I'll notice that, perhaps the shaver missed a spot down by the nether regions. And
If you want, what would be wrong if we have some alone time? For having a little glass of wine, washing the sand off of us first, getting sweet smelling again, and having a leisure-laden time.
You like it dirty.
No, here's what I want. You want me to be
sweaty.
The way I understand it, what you want from me on this vacation is to turn the work off, to not have the cell phone ringing, to not say, I got a conference call, to not bitch, to not go to DCRTV.com and check it every day. That's my go-to site. In the morning.
Those things for you.
But then that ties up my mind and I start thinking about work. I'm not going to do that now because I know that it bothers you, and I've even said I'll go on the bike ride with you. This is the beginning of how the rest of our lives are going to be without the boy, and we got to set some ground rules. The ground rules are I'm not going to obsess over work. I'm going to do everything that I've been doing. I'm going to work out. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do all that stuff. I'll be your buddy. If you want to ride a bike, I'll ride a bike. All I want is sex.
Okay, wait just 1 minute. First of all, the sex is fine. I love that part of the negotiation. But when you tell me you're going to work out and you're not going to obsess about work, you're not doing me any favors. You're doing yourself a favor.
No, but here's the thing, that with the working out, I don't know how many years it is that I would hear, and you would try to put things as nicely as possible, basically telling me that I was going to live maybe another year because I was so fat, so obese. So when I say I'm doing something like going to the gym to run, or that I'm not going to obsess on radio, these are things that you're probably right will help me, but they will also help you. And I'm making this effort. I'm making myself better to make myself more appealing to you. And I love you so much, and you're so perfect. All you have to do to make yourself more perfect to me is to let me...
Sex on demand, I believe, was the original request.
Let me have sex whenever I feel like
that is sex on demand.
We will have sex, not Father's Day style sex, where you say, it's my day, let me go as fast as I want kind of sex.
That's fine. I'll compromise.
It'll be mutually enjoyable, and that's not a problem. But you better quit saying that you're doing things like working out and not stressing about work for me. I don't work out for you. I do it for my body.
But here's the thing, and you're right. As I think I just said,
you're sculpting your body into an Adonis form for.
It's good for me. It's good for me, but it's also good for you because it gives you less things to harp at me about.
Less things to worry about you because I love you, not because...
So now that those are being taken out of the equation, there'll be no work on this vacation. You don't have any concerns about my health. I just went to the doctor, had a great checkup. All I'm asking for is sex.
Okay, sex is good. Sex is fine. I don't want it when you're gritty. I'm sorry.
I like sex gritty. I like coming off the beach sex.
No, we got to get... you got to get showered off. I don't like the gritty sandy. It hurts.
What do you mean it hurts? Will you have all your oils and stuff?
Well, I don't like it. Then it sticks to you. It's too...
Well, then I can't be terribly graphic, but wash yourself.
That's what I'm asking you. Beforehand, just jump into the shower. I don't want you tracking sand into the house anyway.
All right, I'm just concerned that, the thing of showering leads to candlelight and leads to Luther Vandross. And
what about the famous cocktail that's also an activity? Sex on the beach. Actually, one evening, real blanket sex on the beach.
It's a negative, Mike, because there's too many people on the beach now.
Well,
even at night.
honey?
newlyweds.
What, baby?
I made it happen when we were newlyweds. And Bart's on the other line. He's trying to call you. Then he wants to tell us to shut up.
Well, tell him to turn the radio off, for God's sake. He's going to be out of
waiting.
He's going to be out of listening range very soon anyway.
Not me.
All right, baby. So that's all I have to say to you. I'm glad we're going on this vacation, and that's all I want is just
all right,
sex.
sorry, Bart. Sorry for psychologically scarring you if you're listening, maybe that'll but you're 18 by now. You're already damaged good.
It's worse when you get to be older.
And really, if you're listening, son, you shouldn't be listening to the show. You know what you should be doing? You should be out looking for a job.
Pounding the pavement.
That's what you should be doing. All right, baby. That's
All right.
it. That's my agenda.
All right, I love you. Bathe.
I love you, too.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bathe. Jesus, all I want is sex on this vacation. That's all I want is sex. And we're going to be coming back during the vacation for the Broyhill Herndon nuptials.
Yay!
And I happen to know, and we called him in here at one point during today's show to give you the latest. It's 8 days until their wedding, and there are some jitters happening. There are some jitters happening. Now, Charles will explain them as simply the way he is, but I would say it's a red flag. 8 days before a man's going to get married when he has sleepless nights. I would say that some part of his subconscious is saying, don't do it. But just some part of his subconscious saying, beware. Think about what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyway, you're going to hear about that when we come back from vacation, the Broyhill wedding.
There is really a certain gravity, and I remember going through the same thing. When I
did too, similar. And,
you make a promise in the eyes of God on a church altar, pretty heavy stuff. Even though if you're an atheist like Charlie.
Well, I tell you, I would just tell anybody that's going through that to listen to those voices. It just would really be a good idea to listen to those voices.
But you'll hear about Lisa and Charlie's wedding when we come back from vacation. And just so everybody knows, we are not suspended. We are not mad. We're mad, but we're not so mad that we're not coming to work.
No, we've got a very, very nice con here at WJFK in Washington, D.C. We couldn't be happier with it. And
you know what? I don't think anymore you have to say in Washington, D.C. because that's pandering to the... I just think WJFK.
WJFK.
Right here at WJFK.
Right here at WJFK.
That's where
in
we
Fairfax.
That's where we...
And I don't even have to put the Virginia on the end.
That's where we have our contract.
Right.
And... the last time we went on vacation, we took a lot of S from people because we only announced it once or twice, and then people said, well, where were you? Where were you? We didn't know you were gone.
Yeah, that strategy kind of backfired.
So here we are telling you now, we're going to be gone, and we'll be back. Although I do want to tell you that Infinity Broadcasting, here's another reason it's a great company.
Okay.
And I got to get this out today because I'm not going to be able to do this with my wife over the weekend. Told you the other day about the parking place thing.
Yeah,
that everybody
have to walk.
Everybody has to walk in the mud and the rain to the parking place. And Buzz, this one involves you.
Really?
It's known throughout the company that the show's going on vacation for our traditional 2-week summer vacation.
Right.
So the Christy, who's the program director at low-rated WARW, an Infinity sister station, called over today and was wondering if you would go over there and do news next week.
Really?
Yeah. I said no on your behalf.
Thank you.
Because I know you're going to be in Kansas.
Yes, I won't be in town.
What's that about?
Well, what's that about is that she, and I can't speak firsthand because I only had the information relayed to me. She just said, well, we're all Infinity and Synergy. Don and Mike are going on vacation. Why can't we just have Buzz do the news for a week?
Synergy from the Latin word meaning let's screw everything at WJFK.
Absolutely.
They take and they take and they take.
I hope I get screwed as much on my vacation as people get screwed around here.
Well, you want sex on demand, and I hope you get it.
Then I am going to be more than happy.
You know, it'd be good. Why don't we call WARW and see if Surf can run board for Best of?
Hello. Don and Mike show. Hello there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, hi, Mike and Don.
Hi.
A big fan, first-time caller, glad to be on the air. I want to know if you would keep track of how many times you got what you requested on vacation, and we could place bets on it.
I don't think anything would make him more happy.
I'd love to. Now, we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. How many times do you think I'm going to be able to tap my wife?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say more.
The average is about 3 times a week. Average about 3 times a week. But if we're down there with no boy around, having the place to ourselves,
working out, getting the blood flowing.
Yeah, going down on the beach. And she's right. I do get horny going down on the beach looking at all the broads in their bathing suits. Mm-hmm. So I would say I got to look at a minimum of getting laid 10 times.
Yeah, that's what I said.
A minimum.
I say 11.
11? Good. Yeah. Hey, Buzz, thanks for the vote of confidence. Mike? Come on, play the game with me.
I'll say 50. Have fun.
See, either you're
that works out to 5 times per day.
Either you're being very funny, which you're paid to be, or you finally have come around, pardon the pun, about my sexual prowess. Not that my incredible desire.
You come around now, and in what particular way about your sexual prowess?
Well, that I bet I could hit 50 if you counted the times I was by myself. I bet I'll hit 50.
I bet there's not a guy in this room that couldn't do that.
By themselves.
By themselves.
Anyway, thank you, my friend. Let you know.
All right, thank you. Have a great vacation.
We shall. And, of course, happy birthday. Is it today is the day?
No, Sunday, I believe.
Sunday is Mike's birthday.
I believe that's how tragic I've become.
I
want to thank everybody here, including Don and Buzz and Rob and Lisa and Charlie, because Lisa and Charlie, it was kind of a cooperative effort for the wonderful gifts, homemade cards. Everybody did great for me this year, and it's a good birthday.
Well, happy
birthday.
Thank
you very much.
Well, we want you to have a happy birthday. Well, now, don't make a face.
What?
We do want you to have a happy birthday.
Do.
You made that face like...
I know. No, that's a whatever face. This one... For some particular reason, I actually, this might be the first birthday where I would say to myself, I wish I wasn't getting another year older.
Yeah.
Come on.
I really do. I don't feel old. I actually feel younger now than I probably did 10 years ago.
This is Mike A.D. Mike after D, divorce.
Yeah.
Or A.S. after separation.
After separation.
So really, you're 1 year old. You're celebrating your first
I'm not even
birthday.
a toddler yet.
Yeah, right.
No, I am getting really excited about the prospective vacation because I get to take my daughters for almost 2 weeks, about a week and a half, and we're going to have a blast. And I might have a meltdown, and the fact that I'm trailing a boat, and I will have two, an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old in the back seat. But if I can make it to Connecticut, if I can make it to Connecticut, I'm going to be all set because that's when my family will come to the rescue, and I will be fine with that.
Here's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
I know when we get back from vacation, we always fill up the entire show with our stories of what happened.
Right.
I truly, I'm your buddy. I wish you nothing but the best.
Right.
But I know you got your SUV, you got the trailer hitch on it.
Got all my things that came in. I mean, material possessions that normally, over about a 5-year period or a 3-year period, you'd get something. Everything sort of came down to 1 week for me. Wow. So I got this new stuff that I'm dealing with.
Mike's going to be driving to Maine in a brand new 4-wheel drive with his 2 young daughters, towing a boat behind him all the way up the East Coast. Wow. I can only imagine the frivolity that we'll hear when we get back from vacation. I'm going to have to stop myself.
I'm already stressed out.
I'm going to have to stop myself from calling you during vacation just to see if you've had a flat tire, if the trailer hitch came undone.
It's a nervous little endeavor to trail a boat. I mean, it's heavy, and you got to know what you're doing. You have to practice it a little bit. And today already, it is off to a bad start because of the weather. Because I was really I cruised down to the little marina to get the boat on the trailer, and knew there'd be some guys down there to help me. And then the skies opened up, and of course I didn't have a raincoat on, and so I'm sitting there like a drowned rat getting a tutorial from a guy who's wearing a raincoat. My friend Mike down there, who could not have been a nicer guy, but it didn't matter because the fact of the matter was what he wanted to do was he wanted me to solo put the boat on the trailer and get it all hooked up. Not an easy task. Really, to do it with the greatest of ease, kind of a two-man project.
Oh, right? And maybe even really a three-person project.
3 persons would make it a hell of a lot easier. The fact of the matter is, he has me put this thing up, and he's standing by, not because he's being a jerk. He's standing by because he wants me to do it. And so
he's just watching you do this?
I get the truck, and I back the trailer down into the water, and then I put the brake on, and then I go get the boat. And I bring the boat, and I'm putting up the throttle, and he says, more throttle. And I'm like, my God, I'm getting a little nervous because, of course, my vision is Rodney Dangerfield, that all of a sudden the bow of the boat will be peeking out over the steering wheel of my car.
Me too.
And I mean, I'm torquing this. He says, no problem. He said, okay, back it off a little bit. And I back it off. And then he says, okay, you're just close enough. Now I want you to take the little hitch, the little ringlet, and hook it on the little ringlet.
That's like having sex almost. Getting the little thing to go on the thing from your car to pop into the little trailer hitch.
Maybe if I was who's that Chinese basketball player? Yao Ming. If I was Yao Ming, maybe I would have been able to reach down and get there. But
hey, Howard, there's your Chinaman. Oh, thanks, Fred. Hi, Don.
So he says. Yeah, you probably aren't going to be able to do this. And we have this little dilemma because I know exactly what he's doing. Not being a jerk, but really saying it's his thing to have me do this all by myself. And I'm saying, no, I finally go, look, please, I'm not mechanically inclined. And can you just help me out here? Because I'm about 3 feet from the side of this little concrete ramp, and I can't jump over there. I'm not going to do it because I'll get killed before the vacation even starts. He finally comes out there, takes his shoes off. He's got shorts on, and he goes in and he hooks the thing up for me, and I was done. But I did feel like I had failed the test, but you know what?
I'm looking forward to hearing what happened.
I got a tutorial, and I think I have my act together. I'm a very, very, God, I don't want to say this because I'm worried it'll bring me bad luck. I'm real careful when I trail things, and because you see people who are going 70, 75 miles an hour, and I'm not going to do that. You're looking at me like it is bad luck. It is bad.
No, it's not bad luck for you to say that. I know you.
Yeah.
That once you get comfortable, once you get on like the Mass Turnpike, you'll probably push it a little bit. You'll feel. Even though safety first and everything.
I got comfortable like halfway home from the arena, and I pushed it, and got me a bit of a scare. Ooh.
Okay, well.
One of those things where it's kind of like, anyway. where the boat does a little, dun dun dun, and it just, it freaked me out.
It's going to be fun to hear about it. I hope you have a great birthday, and I know you're looking
I'm going to be with my whole family. That's been a million years since that's happened, where I've got my sister and my mom and my brother-in-law and everybody up there, and for my birthday, that hasn't happened. But really, I certainly don't want to have any expectations. Because I'll set myself up for just a crushing disappointment.
Yeah. Well,
we're doing on Sunday.
What you want is to walk in and hear, like, surprise!
No, I know what's happening, and it's really kind of a 3-person birthday. We're having both Catherine's and Elizabeth's and mine all simultaneously.
Oh, your daughters and you.
Yeah, we're having up in Boston on Sunday, and then I go to see my beloved team on Monday night, and then it's up to Maine. So I'm very, very excited about my.
Have your mom call me if you drown.
I will. She doesn't go near the water. Mom doesn't go near the water.
I know, so when she gets the report from the Coast Guard...
She likes to stay back at the house with my partner, Jack.
Hello, Don and Mike's show.
That's great.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday coming up. I'd like to let the listeners get in a little bit on this. I know I heard you talk about it a little bit earlier, Don, about what you got Mike for his birthday.
Well, it's no secret.
I just said it. I mean, a really
you
nice
haven't announced on the radio.
I'll tell you exactly what he got me. He got me a great, phenomenal box of cigars. Got me the most beautiful, custom-made, can I say the brand?
Crystal.
Yeah. Fuente, Opus X, because I'm back into smoking cigars again. And then got me a DVD recorder, state-of-the-art DVD recorder that's terrific. And I was delighted. Everybody got me cool stuff. It was a very, very good birthday.
That's great. I hope you have a good weekend on your birthday.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Sorry to disappoint
Thank you, my friend, my buddy.
Hey, little buddy.
Sorry to disappoint you with the fact that, I mean, I think he was waiting to hear, like, that I got you sweat socks or something.
No, we get each other. You and I get each other pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, and this is an important one because I know,
Yeah.
you know, you've had this patch of, you know, this year, and I want you to have hey, here's something.
Yeah?
Somebody calling in says he abused our engineer, Wendell Hall, as a child. And he wants to apologize.
Wow.
Hello?
Hello? Is this true?
It's, well, not as a child, high school. I went to high school with Wendell. And,
How did you abuse our engineer, Wendell Hall?
well, you know, he was kind of that quirky guy that had the look about him. You just wanted to abuse him. And I sat in back of him in algebra and a few other classes. Used to take the erasers and smack him on the back.
Oh, so like you didn't like sexually abuse him?
Oh, no.
Oh, I think, is Wendell, wait a minute, wait, keep this guy. Is Wendell in the building? I mean, we ought to give Wendell just a little revenge here.
All right, hold on.
It's been bugging me, and I heard he was on the show, so I wanted to apologize to him.
Wendell has the day off.
Okay.
Wendell's not here.
Does he still smoke a pipe? He's the only kid who used to smoke a pipe in high school.
Wendell has the day off today, huh?
Yeah.
What happens if the weather gets bad?
So I saw Wendell last night.
I want to talk to you about that, Mike. About your concert.
Yeah, fun.
No, I've got an agenda with you, my friend.
Really?
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, boys, speaking of synergy, I heard that the sports junkies are going to be polishing Mel Karmazin's car this weekend.
Is that what they were saying?
What?
Is that what they were saying, or is this was that their joke, or is this your joke?
Yeah, it's a bad joke.
Oh, my God, that's horrible.
That's awful. You know, we wish the junkies nothing but the best.
Right.
All of them.
No, Rob, even JP. Come on, all of them. I wish him nothing but the best.
And Mark Kessler is going to be teaching a class at the Learning Annex on deep voice exercise.
You are just a radiophile.
Yeah.
You know.
The second joke made me laugh, though.
The junkies,
Mark Kessler. Is Mark Kessler still around?
Yeah, he works at they wanted Buzz to do the news on his morning show next week.
Mark Kessler. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Well, that's a compliment, yes.
And what a thrill it would be to work with Mark Kessler. Buzz, you think you got some funky hair. He's got
I haven't met him, so I wouldn't know.
He's got like turf builder for hair. I mean, the guy's
and
like,
that doesn't require a lot of combs.
does it?
He has the good looks of Robert Reed.
Frankly, I think, the junkies, as long as we're talking about the sports junkies, four guys, friends of ours, they left to go to mornings at HFS,
right.
Which is, no fault of theirs, is just a POS radio station. Frankly, I think that they should either put the junkies on in the midday time slot here on JFK and leave Ron and Fez, or move Ron and Fez to middays and put the junkies back on at night.
Yeah, well, they had a lot of fans at night. They really did.
Right. This is a station they belong on, but, they went for the Bucks, and I can't.
Yeah, I mean, they did what they had to do, and they're giving it their best shot over there, and we like those guys.
Can't fault them for that.
Nope.
Even JP, okay? You hear that, JP?
Cool.
Even you. I don't miss you, but I don't hate you.
Me neither.
I got nothing but like for you. Hello. Because I hear those guys, and there's a part of me that I want to call them up sometimes and say, fellas, didn't I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I tell you? And it's not that I told them not to take this job, because I didn't, and like my opinion matters a hill of beans for what other disc jockeys think. But these are four guys that I knew pretty well and worked with when I was their program director for a while. And I know that over there at HFS, they've got not only a program director, but they've got a meddling vice president, and they've got a consultant, and the janitors telling them what to do on their show. And I said to him a couple of years ago,
well, he does that here for us too.
I had the famous talk with them a couple of years ago that really just pissed them off up in the office, where I had a baseball bat in my hand, and I wasn't going to hit them with the baseball bat. I was just trying to make a point.
Right.
And as it turns, I was telling them, this is the direction I think the show should go in. That, you guys are incredibly talented. Go in this direction and just see what happens.
As you were whacking the bat into your hand.
Yeah. And they didn't like that, and there was some screaming, and, they didn't like that I used the F word. And I said to them, Listen, I love you guys, and I think you're very talented, and I'm just trying to help point you in the right direction. But here's what I want you to do. When you leave this place, as eventually you will, and they did, I said, just if it's a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, after you work for some real a-holes, call me up and tell me that I was not as bad as you think I am. Because I'm still very fond of them. And I think that they do a great show. Yeah. And it's too bad that they're just on such a horrible radio station. How a radio station that gets beat by an AM gospel station can call itself legendary, to me, it's ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. It's unfortunate, and I wish them the very best of luck.
You know what's legendary about WHFS? The fact that they managed to stay on the air with their ratings. That's what's legendary about WHFS. Jesus Christ. They're the worst. Not the junkies. Right. I mean, the station. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Don and Mike Radio God.
Howdy.
Howdy. I've been living in the D.C. area now for about 4 years, and I'm about to move to Dallas, Texas, and I just wanted to express my gratitude, gentlemen, to both of you. And
let me see if I got this straight. You're a very nice caller, but you're moving somewhere where you can't hear us anymore?
Unfortunately, yeah. That would
suck it. Hello.
Suck me.
Don and Mike Show. Oh, suck me. Right, sorry. Hello. I always get that wrong.
Yeah. I like it when you get it wrong at the end of the show.
Suck off.
Pretty popular in the hallways.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering what happened with the whole Red Roof Inn thing, because that did crack me up. Are you guys still allowed to play that?
I will mention now about my birthday. Rob gave me... Did you see the card that Rob gave me?
Yeah, and I saw the bobblehead, too.
Oh, my God. Rob gave me a Red Roof bobblehead card that he made homemade with pictures of John Goodman all over it. It's the funniest damn thing I've ever seen.
Of course, we got in no trouble for that, and the people at Red Roof Inn never complained. Right. It was just a knee-jerk reaction by the pinheads that run this place.
Yes.
I think it was giving them good business.
Yeah.
Everybody that was calling was saying, because of that, because of those sound effects, I will stay at a Red Roof Inn.
I like Red Roof Inn. They're a good hotel. Yeah. No roaches.
I had a...
clean sheets.
That's all you need. I had a great weekend at a Red Roof Inn one time.
Did you really?
I did indeed.
Stud.
Oh.
Can you guys do me a big favor and play that bit one more time before you go on vacation?
I will tell you, you love it as much as we do, because there's really nothing we've enjoyed over the last month as much as that.
I'll tell you that we used to do it, for those of you listening to us on WJFK, we used to do that a lot.
We did it a lot. In fact, we overdid it, and then we were told we couldn't do it. And then when you snuck it in, it was so, and because it matched the commercial so well. I don't think there's ever been a commercial where it was funnier to use it because of the copy and the commercial.
With more cash
in your khaki pants,
right?
Sitting on your butt watching big TVs.
We're gonna break. Come back. Today's show's jam-packed. The last show before vacation always is. Yep. We're not doing secret sound today, but we have so many prizes. We're just going to give... Oh, Robbie, put that back in, please. Thank you, my friend. We're just going to give out some of these high-tech gifts right now. Caller 100? 877-365-3636. Not only will you win the iPod from Apple, you're going to win one of everything that we've got to give away.
Everything in the prize closet must go.
Wow. Yeah, right here. Blockbuster, HBO, Lennox Lewis, Sex and the City, Project Greenlight, and this high-tech iPod.
And that's fantastic.
All of it for the 100th caller right now, 877-365-3636. So dial recklessly, you animals, and we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Didn't you ever give anybody anything just for the pleasure of it? Something you didn't want anything in return for?
Sure. Just yesterday I gave my friend Jimmy something.
Now that's fine. What'd you get him?
A sock in the head.
I meant charity.
I didn't charge him nothing.
I meant something for the joy of giving.
I enjoyed it.
The Don and Mike Show. Their brains are 100% leak-proof. Guaranteed. Don and Mike.
All right, let's get a call 100. Here we go. Line 3. A lot of good stuff for number 3. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I am caller 100.
Yes, you are, my friend. And what be thy name?
My name's Jay.
Hey, Jay, where you from?
from Columbia, Maryland.
All right, here's what you won. First off, I mentioned it, 354. Good guy, Tom. You won the iPod. Apple's revolutionary iTunes music store is here. Download great music for 99 cents. Take your music with you anywhere with a super slim new iPod. That's from Apple. From Blockbuster, you won a Game Freedom Pass. Get unlimited game rentals for 30 consecutive days with no extended viewing fees. That is from Blockbuster. From HBO, you won the Sex and the City prize pack. Catch the premiere of Sex and the City Sunday night at 9. From HBO, you won the Project Greenlight prize pack. Don't miss Project Greenlight Sunday at 10:30. And from HBO, you've won the Wire prize pack. Catch up on the Wire. See the first 3 episodes Friday starting at 8. And a new one right after Sex and the City on HBO.
Nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good. All of that for you, and we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
All right, have a great vacation, boys.
We will.
Hey, what happened to that thing we were supposed to do for that show, where we were supposed to do a normal thing for Baltimore?
Well, Broyhill mentioned that to me today. The problem is we're running late on time, and I've kind of pushed it off every day.
Right.
That this HBO show, The Wire, needs like 5 minutes of audio of us doing a show talking about Baltimore.
And without doing the Marty Bass impression.
Right. So if we get 5 minutes at some point during the show,
not going to happen.
Don't think so.
Not on this show. Not on Friday.
We're too jam packed. I mean, we got low budget Jeopardy.
Hey.
There's the movie segment. I got a Joe segment, and we've got a Mike segment that I want to bring to everyone's attention. Mike did a concert last night with his band.
Yes, you kill me with concert.
Now I like to think that you and I have a pretty good relationship.
And the Lord said, "Let there be crap."
With your disc jockey band.
Yes.
And little did I know that you're doing interviews, which is certainly you're right.
Yes, indeed.
No problem with that. I do, however, find issue with the fact that your concert last night in, where was it at?
Fredericksburg, Virginia, at Uncle Sam's.
At Uncle Sam's. You were the follow-up act, the bookend act for Elvis impersonator Michael Hoover.
I met Michael Hoover last night.
Now, how...
I played backup for Michael Hoover last night.
How in your mind could you possibly not have mentioned this to us at any point during the week? That because Michael Hoover. Hold on, do we have the tape, Rob?
Yeah.
He's the guy.
I know exactly what
This is the guy.
You are a great fan. Thank you so much. Anybody here never seen us before? Anybody?
Now I know why the guy asked me
about that. Our show is Memories of Elvis, and this is a tribute to the
now it makes sense.
We're not
you are a great crowd.
Or anything like that.
Thank you.
To bring you back some memories.
This is the guy that Rob and I went to see.
When the
around Christmas.
What is the? Somebody gave me a copy of that, and I put it down, and I never got a chance to read it. But what is the? What is the newspaper down there?
Mike, it's the Freelance Star.
You are a great paper.
So the guy interviews me, calls me up, and says the first question he had was something like, "You're friends with Michael Hoover?" And I said, "What? Michael Hoover?" He said, "The Elvis impersonator." And I'm like, "Why?"
We've had him on our show before,
and I didn't understand why he was asking it. And then I said, why are you asking this? And what is I didn't ask him that question, but I was thinking in my head, why is he? And I said, no, I think he may have been on the show, but I know that the only memory I had that was firm was last summer or last year.
Right.
Rob and Don went down and saw Michael.
Not even last summer. It was over Christmas.
It was you guys. I mean, you guys had gone down there and seen him.
You are a great crowd.
And then he moved on to me. And I completely forgot. When I got out of the truck,
you are a great fan.
When I get out of the truck, I knew we were doing a show that was coming after an outdoor concert type of thing, like on the square down there. And I knew, so I got out and I hear all this Elvis music.
But now the guy who wrote the article, there are quotes in here that indicate that he mentioned to you that this guy Michael Hoover, the Elvis guy.
Well, like what?
Okay.
What is you must clarify for me your bone of contention.
Okay.
I'm not tracking with it.
First off, here's a... I'm not really mad. I'm just busting your butt.
I know, but I'm just... I don't... What did he say?
Okay, here's the headline first.
So I guess that's what it's all about. It's all about Michael Hoover, right? The article?
Well, no, you're the headline.
I saw the headline and had my name in it.
O'Mara's crap blues band in town.
Okay.
Then it says, Don Geronimo can be merciless when the topic of Mike O'Mara's band comes up.
He asked me about that.
Don wears Mike out, saying he's just like the stereotypical radio DJ with the band they made fun of for years. But the nationally syndicated Don and Mike shows O'Mara actually appreciates the on-air teasing by his partner because it serves as a humorous plug for his crap blues band.
That's what I told him.
The group plays Uncle Sam's at Uptown at Central Park tonight at 10. Following a 6:30 p.m. Uptown After Hours concert series show by Elvis Presley impersonator Michael Hoover.
You are a great guy. Thank you so much.
We have a lot of fun with that, O'Mara said Monday.
With what?
See, I don't...
Okay, now you're not going to slam me for...
No, hold on.
I don't understand
because the guy goes on in depth about our fascination with Elvis. Hold on a second.
Okay.
And I think you're talking about us on the show here. In his own way, Don supports the band. We promote the appearances on the air, and that's all I want.
When I said we have a lot of fun with that, we were talking about the plug, the way you perceive DJ bands.
I enjoy the ribbing.
Mm-hmm.
O'Mara takes pride in the band, but doesn't take his own prowess as a drummer too seriously. Then it goes on. I didn't know this. O'Mara frequently injects humor during between-song banter.
Yeah, I do.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No. Don and Mike, syndicated around the United States, at least for now, live Monday through Fridays in WJFK. Michael Hoover who appears before the Crap Blues Band, began doing Elvis tribute shows after meeting blah, 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 blah. Let me get to the part about us, about Elvis and us. After Don Geronimo was amused by a Hoover Memories of Elvis show in Ocean City, the Elvis Presley impersonator was on the Don and Mike show several times in the 1990s.
Was he?
Yes, he was. Used as a foil in bits, making fun of the king.
Foil.
He has been on the show quite a few times.
So I would have been inaccurate saying I think he was on the show.
The near religious fervor many fans feel for Elvis is comedic fodder for Don and Mike. They've traveled to Graceland to mock those on pilgrimages there. They joke about how fat Elvis was at the end and how much his colon reportedly weighed at the time of his autopsy, and Presley's appetite for both food and drugs in his later years. In an interview in 1999, personally offended by the jokes, I see the humor in it, he said. I try not to take it too seriously. Don and Mike are professionals at what they do. And they're doing their job, too.
He didn't sound like that when I met him last night.
So I'm reading this yesterday. It was faxed to us by about 8,000 different people. And I'm thinking, well, now, how could Mike... And, it's a good chance for you to use that picture you had taken just of yourself. That publicity picture you had taken
where I don't have any facial hair.
That one of you?
Yeah.
So anyways, got Mike's picture in there. More power to you. And my only complaint was, how come we didn't get any advance notice that you were going to be performing with Elvis impersonator Michael Hoover?
Well, when he asked me about Michael Hoover during the interview, it was right at the beginning of the interview, and I never made the connection that I was performing with Michael Hoover. In fact, Michael Hoover was on a stage that was outside, and when I got out of the truck last night, he was playing. There was Elvis music playing, and I only realized that
you are a great newspaper.
When I only realized that Michael Hoover was involved in this when he came walking in, and I was putting a shirt on, and he came walking back there, and we had sex.
You have a great physique.
No, I didn't make the Elvis connection that he was going to be down. That he was going to be. I knew there was going to be another band down there. I just didn't. I didn't put a lot of thought in.
Did you perform with him? Did you drum for him?
Yeah, he got up and he sat in with us on one song, and we.
Then it was like the band that we saw, the band that performed.
But I mean,
What jumpsuit was he wearing?
He did CC Rider with us.
Just a red jumpsuit?
No, he wasn't wearing. He was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and black pants.
You are a great outfit.
Yeah. And I said when he came up before the show, and then I said, are you all done? And he said, yeah. I said, did you get rained on? He said, yeah, the thunderstorms came through. I said, if you want to come back, come on back. And then they brought him in, and I didn't know. I don't think anybody in the band really knew any. We had remembered Elvis songs, but it was just, it was fun. He's a very good Elvis impersonator.
As we've spent all of us time in Memphis, is there anything sadder than an Elvis impersonator in street clothes?
You are a great fan. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if I'd only made that connection when I talked to that guy from the newspaper, I would have definitely alerted you to the fact that I would have played it up. I would have said that we will be on stage with Michael Hoover, but that really would have been a lie. We were inside a bar, and he was out on the town square. Someday, Don,
you're connected with him, though.
Someday,
but you were
I'll be on the town square, and Michael Hoover. No, I doubt it. Very sincerely,
but you were
he'll be anywhere someday.
But you were connected last night, and I felt hurt, betrayed that. Here you are with the Elvis impersonator
partying
who's been on our show before. Sure. Rob and I went to see. We spent 2 whole segments goofing on him, playing his CD that we bought.
Right.
For goodness sakes, Rob got one of his scarves for Carrie.
Yeah,
right.
Still up in the office.
If you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have mentioned it either on the show today. Maybe, perhaps the cat is out of the bag, but the real Elvis passion on this show exists between the two gentlemen in the Hawaiian shirts here, and I'm sorry I didn't do my duty, as far as letting. But prior to it, prior to the thing, I didn't. I was sitting there. I remember going, what the F is he asking me about an Elvis impersonator for? And I said, I only remember you guys went to the show, and that was it.
I would have gone down for that had I known.
What's that?
I would have gone to the gig had I known.
Oh, really?
To see M. Hoover.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that.
And you certainly you're your own man, but you didn't even mention, that you've done an interview with the freelance star.
Well, then let me mention the fact that I've done 2.
Really?
This would be the second time the band's been down there, and the second time, I don't know if it's the same reporter.
Did you send them the same publicity picture? The one that you had taken without me? I want you to know, I don't have any pictures without Mike. Mm-hmm. But you have pictures without me, friend. You do. You are a great picture. You are a great newspaper. You are a great audience. We just goofed on this guy so much.
I didn't make the connection until, like this, when I was there last night that he was playing, and then I kind of, I know you guys are into him. I know you're really into him. I'm not really into him.
You mean Elvis, not Michael Hoover?
Either or.
Either?
Both.
You are a great fan. Thank you so much. Anybody here who's never seen us before? Anybody?
I was thinking of that when I met the guy.
Well, our show is the memories of Elvis.
Because I said when he walked off the stage, I said his show is Memories of Elvis, and I remembered that from
Memories of Elvis.
From this. But I would not go to an Elvis show. I wouldn't go to an Elvis impersonator.
For goodness sake.
I don't consider, I know he's a fine entertainer, and he was down there. I know a lot of people probably enjoyed his show, and those people that were out in the square, a lot of them came to see my band last night. But I will tell you, it was when I got interviewed, which was like a couple of days ago, I did not make that. My reaction was just really, why are you asking me about something I don't, and it was just an oversight on my part.
Mike O'Mara's crap blues band in town. Mm-hmm. Also the headline here, bring this in, show this to us. Don't make our listeners bring this to us.
There's a good reason, though, that I wouldn't bring that in.
Why?
Because of this type of this line of inquiry. This is no good can come of that. When I have an article with my picture in the paper alone, no possible pleasant, comfortable circumstances on this show can arise for me out of that.
Really? The fact that
not that I'm uncomfortable, but I actually
recent addition of a couple of pros has helped your group.
Yes.
And you have now become a popular.
What pros? Does it mention the names?
Sherry Martin.
Yes.
And Jeff Bean.
Very good. Okay, thank you for that.
And incidentally, you are now a popular band playing regular gigs around the Washington area.
We've been doing that for 2 years.
You are a great band.
It's funny. I am resisting.
You are a great crowd.
I am resisting the urge to, because really, last night was just the night from hell. It was not because of the people that showed up. We had a nice crowd down there. It was a lot of fun. It was everything leading up to it. It was just...
You are a great crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You are a great crowd. Michael Mara, how could you not remember me? I've been on your show many times.
He was fine with me about last night. I mean, he doesn't seem nearly as disconcerted by this as you.
You are a great crowd. Thank you so much. Anybody here never seen us before? Anybody?
See, the connection.
The band has been together
a couple of people. Well, I showed
almost 3 years.
Wow. See, the connection, though, is that we goofed on him so much, and we've even goofed on him with you
right
on the show
right
over the years. There you are with Michael Hoover, and not a word.
Well, if we must be honest, I feel no need to bring anything other than the plugs connected with the band up to you because Buzz, you've seen the band, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Rob,
Very good.
I believe you have seen the band.
This is the band.
And I believe
I could have seen what was happening to me.
Lisa has seen the band, and and I believe you're the only person that has really, if we're talking about hurt feelings, never come out to see the show.
You have said to me also, haven't you said in private?
Oh, now if we want private, now we can go private.
That really, that you've said that you would be, it would kind of ruin it for you if I ever did show up.
Yes, and I do. The true thing that I said in there, I love the dynamic. I think the dynamic works, and why mess with something that works?
And all I want to say is congratulations.
If I saw you sitting at a table, and inevitably you would be with Rob, sitting at a table, both of you just smirking, no matter how good the music was, you would be laughing uncontrollably. I would be completely disconcerted.
You have a DJ band, and you're playing with an Elvis impersonator.
Now, what does that say? What does that say? Does that mean we're on the fast track to fame and fortune, or
yes.
Does that mean that I am
exactly what that means?
I'm on the B circuit of.
No. I'm saying that.
Really, for our band and the bars we play in, that is a step up. But it should be mentioned, he was on like the big town square stage. The kind of like. Yeah. The big thing. I was inside in the bar.
But that's sort of how Martin and Lewis.
Uncle
got
Sam's
started.
in Fredericksburg. We'll be playing again soon. Cool.
That's sort of how Martin and Lewis got started.
Really?
2 different bookings.
So you
and
think
then
that maybe
put them together.
You think maybe that I should cultivate a relationship with this guy?
I think what you need to find is a good Neil Diamond tribute artist, and then.
I know one.
Do you? The guy down in Florida.
Don't you remember?
Of course. This is how you do it then.
Freelance star. You are a great paper.
You're a great crowd. Thank you.
You are a great crowd.
You are a great crowd. Thank you so much.
You are a great crowd.
That is a great shirt, Neil.
Funny.
Thank you so much.
What's funny? No, it's wonderful. We have a wonderful band.
No, here's what's funny. What's funny is those solo publicity pictures that you had taken. Now, even you have to admit that's funny. And you handed them out to all of us.
That is not funny. That is handsome. I didn't get one. I'd like to have one. You've got one upstairs that you never... Do you remember when I signed my solo publicity picture?
I've never seen it.
Everybody here as a joke, and I gave everybody that one.
You are a great picture.
You got one. Buzz, it is not, Rob, is it not still sitting up in the office?
It is a great photo.
It's a fantastic photo.
I have it hanging in my room at home.
There you go.
The last thing
What did I say? What did I say on it?
I believe it was all the best, Mike O'Mara. You are a great writer.
Well, congratulations on the pub.
Are we clear on your hurt feelings and the fact that I neglected you? Or
I'm not hurt, and I don't feel neglected. No. I just feel that
you had said that your feelings were hurt a little bit.
I would have liked to have known that you were on the bill with,
and quite
Michael
frankly,
Hoover.
The solo publicity shot is a result of that one gig we did about a year ago when they said Mike O'Mara and the Crap Blues Band, and it was, remember the one that was all over the paper, and it was a picture of Mike O'Mara with the caption and Don's picture above it.
But they had just cropped my picture out of one of our dual pictures.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I do not have single photos of myself.
I have hundreds.
I know.
I have hundreds in various stages of facial hair.
Mike brought him in one day. I was handing them out to people. It's like you have the pensive Mike, the happy Mike, the moody Mike, the serious Mike, all of the different angles.
All with that wonderful shading and lighting.
No, it's just funny that you were with Michael Hoover last night.
And if I had known in advance that it was going to be a big deal to you, and B, I was going to be performing with him, which I was not, I would have said something.
But you did perform with him, though.
After, he came in and he sat in with the band.
You are a great drummer.
If you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have brought it up either.
You are a great guy. Thank you so much.
And he was not in his Elvis jumpsuit. I saw his Elvis jumpsuit, though.
The blue one or the white one?
I think the one I saw was actually red.
The red
one?
Yes. Does he have a red one?
Fall of 72.
Yeah. You are a great crowd.
I wish I could get into the Elvis like you guys.
It is the best.
It
is a great fascination.
And with utmost respect to Mr. Hoover.
Yes?
It is not the best.
It is the best.
No, not in my opinion.
It is the best on every level.
It was fun playing drums for him because he was doing a lot of the...
a lot of the hand movement.
A lot of hand movements, but not really. It's almost like he was holding back. Does he do a lot of...
No, he's...
karate poses? Or?
He is, as far as Elvis impersonators go, he's very low-key.
Restrained.
Because when we finished, I was really thinking I was going to get the whole karate, and isn't that what you do when you're an Elvis impersonator, though?
Well, if you are going for that, I think he would have to have a horn section behind him before he could really do the wild gesticulation.
We had a sax player.
Then he is a bad performer.
You are a great June bride.
Hey, Lisa Herndon's coming to the...
What is it you are bringing in the room? Oh, you want anything to just take the attention off this?
Not on your life.
You are a great June bride.
As a matter of fact, we could talk about the band for the rest of the show. I'd be very happy.
What is it?
It will be a great wedding. A love note?
You are a great June bride.
That is a great love letter.
It is too bad your fiancé is not sleeping through the night. I wonder if...
Call me if his condition worsens.
I am sorry, but there is a terrific stain in this red jumpsuit.
I wonder if Charlie's sleeping tonight.
I'm going to drug him with Ambien. He won't know the difference. He'll sleep through the night. He'll think everything is great.
What's that?
You are a great guy. Thank you so much.
What's Ambien?
The most wonderful sleeping drug ever made.
You have any on you right now?
Right this second? Yes, I do.
Wow.
Thank you.
Give me a few liters.
We're going to talk about your wedding in a moment.
What you need is the cough syrup I'm still taking.
No, I don't.
I had a tablespoon of that last. I swear I'm going to start selling it in wax bottles.
3 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep.
That's what I'm working not a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
You are a tired man.
I am so tired today.
You are a great audience.
It's funny you're talking about the band because I had you didn't even hear it because you were getting the show ready. I started to tell you the night from hell with the band. It was horrible.
We must break, though.
Both of you.
Well, no, what are you giving me the empty smirk?
You ever talk to somebody? They are no more interested in anything else that I have to say. Finish your ball busting. Continue. I've had 3 hours of sleep.
We're not even busting your ball.
No, not at all. Not at all. You smirk and smirky. There you go. I'm sitting there trying to tell you seriously. I had the worst night of my life with the band last night because we had a terrible emergency.
You were with Michael Hoover?
Yeah.
How could it have been bad?
It was bad. It was plenty bad.
I did hear the beginning of the story, and I do want to hear the rest of it.
Well, it was just we had an emergency and
we do have to break.
I just want to say hi to R.J. Diaz. Raymond.
Family.
You are a great butler.
Former butler.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
No, he's not a former butler. I'll keep him around. Good.
Of course. You need your butler.
There's one guy. I need the butler to take all the band stuff, all the amps and stuff down to the gig. And 7:15, I'm driving an hour down to Fredericksburg and get a call from Florida where Mr. French was. And Mr. French was in Florida, had a family emergency. And I said, well, is the trailer down at the thing? No, he said it's at National Airport.
You are a great DJ band. Thank you. Thank you. We're not here to make fun of Mike O'Mara. Hold on. Exactly what does it say?
You are a great guy.
You are a great guy. Thank you so much.
Anybody here never seen us before?
Anybody here never seen Mike before?
Couple of people. Well, our show is the memories of Elvis.
I thought we had to break.
We do.
I mean, I thought it was, I was starting to tell the story and we had to break. Now we don't have to break now?
Okay, no, we'll break now. Okay, we'll break now. Okay.
Just checking.
Somebody didn't get enough sleep.
Goddamn right.
Okay, we'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
This is supposed to be my weekend off. But no. You got me out here dragging your heavy ass through the burning desert with your dreadlocks sticking out the back of my parachute. You gotta come down here with an attitude, acting all big and bad. And what the hell is that smell?
The Don and Mike Show.
Is anyone listening?
You can call Don and Mike anytime. from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
Do you have any idea how much therapy you people need?
They don't want to see no panties. Don and Mike.
Yeah. No panties, baby. Panties. Rated PG. Oh, the fat boys. One of them's dead, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
the biggest guy. Yeah.
Like you could tell the difference. And I don't mean the Rob way. I mean,
as I recall,
all fat.
As I recall, one
in Disorderlies, there's one. They're all fat.
Isn't there one that spends much of the movie seated?
Yeah, there was one who was really, and I think he's the guy that did the
beatbox.
Beatbox.
My thought is that his death had something to do with smothering. I can't remember, but I get a picture in my head of rolling off the sofa.
Smothering steak.
Don and Mike, hello.
Great.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay.
I was two things. I was hoping you maybe were going to play that game where call from a weird place. We're the weirdest place you can call from.
Where are you listening?
Well, it's not the weirdest place. It's pretty weird. I'm in a mental institution.
Are you
Yeah, I'm in the hallway now.
I hear the laughing in the background.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to hear. What's that? A cigarette break? I can't go. I'm on the phone.
Now,
I'm going to miss a cigarette break. That's all right.
What mental institution are you calling from?
You want the name of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, wait. See, the other reason I called was I wanted you to hear the screaming lady. She screamed.
No. So here's the thing.
Okay, I'll tell you where.
We have to have some verification. You're really calling from a mental institution.
I understand. Renee, before you go out for a cigarette, you got a minute? Just one quick minute.
Where are you calling from?
Burlington, Vermont.
What's the place?
It's Fannie Allen Hospital, Fletcher Allen Hospital. They changed the name. Fletcher
Private
Allen.
hospital, private.
It's no, it's big public hospital.
Oh, dear.
And what are you in there for?
Oh, well, you know.
No.
No.
I don't know. How would I know? What are you in there for?
I think you might have been asking.
I might have attempted to. Everything's gone wrong. Nothing's gone right.
Are you nuts?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty low. That's why, just really low. I tried to off myself.
You ever hear voices in your head?
Sometimes.
Is anyone listening?
It sounds to me though that you were low, but now that you are in the institution, you're having quite a fine time with some of the other.
Hang on, here's somebody else. You can ask her, okay?
What do the voices in your head say?
Shut up!
Here, Renee, tell them where you are.
Shut up!
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Are you crazy too?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm crazy, but...
How do you get along with that fellow that was just on the phone?
How do I get along? I get along fine with him.
I don't really believe that you're in a mental institution.
Oh, yes. Well, it's not a mental institution. We're at the Fletcher Allen on the 4th floor in the Smith ward because we have issues with unstable.
What are your issues, honey?
Well, I'm suicidal.
Like the other fellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why would you possibly want to do that?
I don't know.
You are a great girl. Why would you want to do that to yourself? You are a great girl.
Thank you.
Is the screaming lady around?
Inga, yes.
Inga. So can you obviously you can just call out whenever you want to, right?
Yes, we have a number here in the hallway. We can call out.
They get smoking breaks?
Yes, we're all headed on a smoking break right now.
Are you the guy that was just on the line? Would he be considered your boyfriend?
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
Do you have sex with anybody at the mental institution?
No, I don't.
Do you ever pleasure yourself?
Who is this?
This is the Don and Mike show.
We're DJs. Come on, you're in the rubber room. I mean, don't treat us like we're nuts.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go smoke there, okay?
What are you smoking? What's your brand?
Marlboro Light. I prefer Virginia Slim.
Oh, can't get those in there?
I just left in a hurry.
Do you ever hear voices in your head?
I don't.
Oh, you are one sick slut.
Other people do.
Oh, you are one sick slut.
Who is that?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Pardon me?
Gotta go.
What'd she say? Whatever?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, you are one sick slut.
What did he say? What did he say to you, the guy back you?
He said he'd tell me afterwards.
Are you wearing a hospital gown now?
No.
Who's the celebrity you most resemble?
Yeah.
I get the prize.
We can get our nut.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
We can get our nut with nuts.
What's that girl that used to be on One Day at a Time? Or
Mindy Cohn?
No,
Barbara.
One day at a time is Bonnie Franklin and
Her daughter.
Valerie Bertinelli?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really? The cute one.
That's
That's
not
the one
bad.
that married Eddie Van Halen.
Right.
Okie dokie.
How are your boobs? Don't pretend that.
I can't say that on the radio.
No, you can't.
I'm really on the radio.
No, you can ask. You can say penis. You can't say the word you said.
Oh, sorry, penis.
Mine's fine. How are your breasts?
They're fine.
When do you estimate both you and your friend there will get out?
I'll be out on Monday.
Oh, good for you. You feeling better?
I do feel a lot better, yes, thank you.
Hold on, we have people on the phone telling us this is just a regular hospital. It's not a mental institution.
Most regular hospitals have a mental ward or mental floor.
Yes, they do.
It is a real hospital, I checked.
Oh, you looked on the web buzz?
Right.
Oh.
All right. So you're on that ward, and
Are you on the old suicide watch?
Yes, I can't have any sharp things. No cords, no nothing.
you sound very nice, and you shouldn't do that anymore.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Maybe you should give me a nice job, and I could support my daughter, and I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, let's not go that far.
You could try just holding your breath.
Oh, I could. You want to hold your hand over my mouth?
No, I don't want to be part of it. I'm just saying, I'm against suicide.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're really committed to it, if you have the willpower,
get it committed.
Apparently I don't, which is a good thing
Yeah,
for all of us.
that is a good thing.
Committed to it.
So, how did they get you in there?
I called my therapist, and they asked me to come here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you feel fine now? You're ready to... You got medication and all that stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. What do you like to do for fun at the loony bin? What do? You play Twister? Do you...
I crochet and...
Crochet. Well, no, you can't crochet because you have to have those big needles.
Yeah, I know. They took my needle. I'm crocheting the American flag right now.
Well, how do you crochet without needles?
They give it back to me every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
So really, you're not...
Oh, hey, was that the
What
screaming...
radio station is this?
Was that the screaming lady I just heard?
Yes.
What's her problem?
She has dementia.
Oh, is she older?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So are you the most sane of the people in the mental ward you're in?
I'm beginning to think so.
How about your friend that called us?
I don't know.
Where did he go, incidentally?
He's right here.
Oh.
He told us that he really wants you.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
He says he's got a major thing for you.
Are you have the hots for him?
No.
He'd like to have children with you. He thinks you'd have great kids.
Great.
Is he a smoker, too?
Yes.
Great, crazy kids.
You know what I say? I say roll the dice. Let them breed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, you know?
Right.
So, what's on the agenda tonight? Big Friday night. What's happening here at the Mental Institute?
How about dinner? What's for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
I bet there's Jello.
Hello.
I'm not on my plate, honey. The only jiggling stuff I got is behind me now.
You got a big ass?
No, and that's not polite to say.
It's not polite to say, Don.
Yes, Don.
How are your genitals? Do you have pretty genitals?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very pretty.
How many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
Oh, I don't know. 7 maybe.
7.
Now, is it insurance that's paying your bill in there?
I suppose. Why?
No, I'm just curious. If it's,
Listen. I'm learning to be sort of. And you know what? I no longer want to answer any more questions, okay?
Okay.
So I really got to go now.
Put your friend back on the line.
Are you wearing a do-rag right now?
She doesn't want to answer any more questions, Don. No
Y'all
more
have a good night, okay?
Are you wearing a house coat?
Good night.
That's another
Bye-bye.
question.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Is that, are you attracted to that woman?
I am now. I didn't know she didn't have a boyfriend.
So what are you in there?
Anything nasty.
What are you in there for, my friend?
I tried to take my life.
All right. Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, that's awful.
You know what happened?
What?
I get on the highway. I drive 3 times up and down this little beltway we have here. All right? And then I aim for this light pole at about 100 miles an hour. You know what the light pole does? It dances across the road when I hit it. It cartwheels across the road, and all I get is a big V in the front of my car. And my car stopped dead, of course.
Darn the luck.
What kind of job did you have before you got locked up, sir?
I've been a plumber all my life.
Yeah.
Plumber.
You know, I read that. I swear to God.
What, the plumbers have a high suicide rate?
Yes. Tough work.
Really?
Hey, you know, I've stood in septic tanks up to my waist with little, brown boats hitting me and getting dead raccoons out of
might
the
have been on
elbow.
this show. Wow. We had that one time. I swear to God, I remember
Plumbers
that.
make all the money.
But no, that is why. I heard that and it was like we were all shocked.
You have been a great mental patient. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for listening.
I hope you get better.
And Mike, I always want to say this.
What's that?
Usually, I've always loved impressionists ever since I was a kid. And usually you got to see an impressionist, because the facial features mean a lot too.
Right.
You are the best I've ever heard in my life, and you don't even, I barely know what you look like.
Thank you very much.
So I always wanted to say that.
Well, God bless you. That's very sweet of you.
You guys have a great vacation.
Keep in mind that
you know where I'll be. You want me to call you back in 2 weeks?
It's a crazy guy telling you that. Yeah, sure.
All right, take it easy, guys.
You too. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hey, listen, I got a plumber joke for you.
Like what?
Stay off the pipe.
Hey!
I got a plumber joke for you.
Okay.
What did the proctologist say? What did the proctologist's wife say when he came home looking in a bad mood?
What?
What's the matter, dear? Had a hard day at the orifice?
Bada bing.
Bada bing is right.
Plumber joke.
Plumber joke. Gotcha. Suicidal plumber joke.
SPJ.
Okay. I think I'm hearing those those voices, the head voice. Shut up.
I wish you could have heard this. Oh, she's screaming now again.
Let's hear her.
I'm trying. She's 3 doors down.
All right.
I'm going to hold the phone out.
A great group.
We're listening for this.
Nah, she stopped again. She's afraid of everything. She's afraid of the wheelchair. She's afraid of the bed. She's afraid of the hallway.
Yeah.
I mean, what's left?
How popular is the Don and Mike show at this particular mental institution?
Well, look at it this way. You got at least 1 fan, and now you got 2. So you're batting 1,000.
Send the Arbitron there. Yeah. Absolutely.
I can't say. You told me I couldn't say anything about that.
He is a fan. He knows the rules. Wow.
I know the rules.
We can say Arbitron. We just can't mention anything specifically about it.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, just use your imagination.
Wow.
No, you know what I mean.
I know.
No, I don't know.
I bet you're on some pretty good stuff right now, aren't you?
No, absolutely not. I wish I had more.
More.
It's never enough. And she was right about Ambien, by the way, except take 2 or 3 at a time. It's more fun.
Okay.
Wow. You ever hide your pills under your tongue?
No.
Good question.
No, I want them as soon as they're there. I don't have the patience to hold them under my tongue.
Mm-hmm. He likes them.
You got it right.
You are a great mental patient.
Well, thank you.
Hey, it's been fun talking to you.
You have a great vacation, guys.
We will. Thank you. You too.
I'll call you when you get back.
Listen, are you in a prison without walls? Can you leave at any time you wish?
Not any time.
But I mean, if you wanted to, could you just pretend to be sane and walk out?
No.
They wouldn't let you do that. You got a special door or something?
You got a dog collar on or something?
It's actually like that. It's a big magnetic door, but I think I found a way around it.
When are you supposed to get out?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I guess when they think I'm feeling better or when I'm acting better.
How long you been in there?
A couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks.
But this is my 3rd time.
No.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah, hang in there. Get well.
Okay, thanks.
All right, guys.
Thanks for checking in. Hey, before you leave, will you just do me a favor?
Anything.
I'd love to have something on tape. Would you say, hold on, Rob, will you give me that Bellevue tape?
Where is it? I've been looking for it.
It's in the rack somewhere. I played it the other day. Would you just say, I hate this place. Nothing works.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
I hate this place. Nothing works. The drugs don't work. I hate this place. Get me out of here.
All right, thank you. We'll play that on the show.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
No, he's not retarded.
No, I don't think so. It's from a loony bin.
That was... I believe it really was. I mean, I think it really was.
Don and Mike.
Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, my name is Scott. I'm from Vermont.
Yes, Scott.
And those guys, I tell you, after listening to them, I mean, Fletcher Allen is just a regular community hospital, but I know they have a psychiatric ward up there on the 4th floor, but I tell you what, I was going to call their bluff after listening to them. They're whack.
Yeah, I think we all believed it at the end. I think it's right.
That's a lot of their trip. I tell you what, she sounded pretty hot, though.
I think everybody was thinking the same thing.
You can't beat the combination of hot and crazy.
You could probably really score with a girl who's nuts.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, all I was just taking my mind to Girl Interrupted with Angelina Jolie.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, guys. You guys are killing me. This is the best show since April 1st.
You are a great caller.
I am dying.
Bye-bye.
You guys are the best. Thanks.
See you later. Bye-bye.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
Yours.
I've been here for 7 years.
It's yours.
Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years.
There you go.
I hate this place.
That's dedicated to the guy and the screaming lady and...
what gets me about that tape, it's taken at an institution.
At Bellevue, yeah.
And you go into an institution, right? And you're supposed to get better, and you got that guy next door. Yeah.
Nothing works here.
Imagine that?
Good point.
Obviously,
Sitting there trying to read a book or something.
Trying to get well.
Oh, my.
You are a great guy. Thank you so much.
We're up on a break. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Young lady, what do you want to do with your life?
I want to live in a van down by the river.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river.
The Don and Mike Show.
Who do do? Don and Mike.
We're going to be gone for a couple of weeks for the 4th of July break. No need to worry. Be back in studio on Monday, July 7th. Make sure you listen to the best of starting on Monday. When we get back, we'll have some kind of contest where you can win $1,000 if you've listened to the best of shows. It's 4:56 on WJFK. Now we got, we're not going to get to the Joe break today. We got a good Jeopardy coming up. Good. Let's do a short break here, then we'll do Jeopardy.
Very good.
Do a short break with a couple more phone calls. Let's see.
Maybe we can get lucky like we did the last time.
Hello, Don and Mike Show. Oh, we got some stuff to give away, too. Oh, we do that during Jeopardy. Hello.
Hello, this is Mundo calling from the Sacramento area.
Yes, Mundo.
Joe, what's up, Don and Mike, man? I just want to holler, represent the Sacramento area,
Come on.
What's up? Smoking the Wheezy, whatever, I'm down for
Speak
maybe
in your real voice.
some low-budget Jeopardy.
No, you're not doing it.
All right, low-budget Jeopardy.
Right.
This is Cliff calling from Sacramento area. You can call me Cliff Richter, a.k.a. whatever you want.
Whatever.
I'm down.
You know what that was? Robbie, am I wrong? That was
a nickname. You gotta cut him loose.
Nickname violation.
No nicknames.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
You're a great caller. Hello.
Well, I wanted to ask you, Don, while you're on vacation, are you going to tell your wife, you are a great lay?
You are a great lay. You are a great
Or is Rob going to look at his bottle and say, you are a great beer?
You are a great hot.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, my friend.
Look at you. You're Bex. You are a great beer. Thank you very much.
You are tasty.
You make me feel very good.
Or you could say to the beer bottles that are left, you are a large family.
You have filled up the bin.
You have taken the recycling level to a new day.
We will be needing a wheelbarrow to get these down to the curb.
You are a great sandy piece of ass.
You are fantastic. You are a great sweaty, smelly piece of ass.
You are a great trailer.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Do you guys have contestants for Jeopardy yet?
No, hey, listen, we're doing that in the next break.
All right, thanks.
Okay. All right. See you later. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don, Mike, how you guys doing?
Howdy.
Hey, I sent a picture. I took pictures of a license plate from California. I wonder if you got it.
I never saw any pictures. You see any pictures?
Yeah, I'm sorry I forgot to mention it to you.
We're having them framed, and we're going to have them put up in your home.
It was fun. One said Elvis.
You are a great license plate. No,
thank you.
All right.
Oh, you did it?
No, listen, pal, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I took a picture of a license off a car here in California. It said 1 Southeast C.
That's not the one that I got. That's not the one. The one that I got said Elvis on it, and then in the upper right-hand corner it had a picture of me.
Oh, you're so the publicity picture.
The pensive one.
You are a great picture.
Thank you.
Hello, Son and Mike show. Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. You're on the air.
I need to win an iPod.
Me want.
Don't.
Me want iPod.
Oh, wait, are you doing a Hulk speak?
I want an iPod.
Goddamn, I don't think we're doing the movie reviews today, but let me just say, goddamn, this Hulk is getting panned everywhere.
Really to the point where I almost, if he wasn't already a rich guy, feel sorry for that director. You know, when they talk about 8 years of his life or something like that.
Ang Lee, you are a good director.
You are a good director, but it is a horrible CG. What is it?
CGI.
CGI.
You are a great process.
Hulk, you are a great computer program. Ang Lee, you're a talented Chinaman.
You know, the worst criticism of that today is when I heard the computer-generated image is the best actor in the movie.
Oh, ouch. And, even the ad, or the still picture in the newspaper, looks phony.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does. It's horrible.
Even a picture in the newspaper looks phony. The CGI.
You are a good ad.
Not like the real Hulk. Here we go.
You are a great cynic.
I couldn't think of a way to express that.
Hello, Donna.
Not like the real deal, real green monster.
Hello.
Donna Mike.
Howdy.
Hey, man. Hey, Don, are you going to hang out with the stallion baby down at the ocean? Are you going to go to the #1 hot spot?
Are you going to go on the stallion? You're going to be down there for a long time.
I think so. If they call and arrange it, I'm more than willing to go on the stallion.
The stallion wants to get Donnie.
The stallion baby.
You are a great prognosticator.
If you go on his TV show down there, could you do me one favor?
What's that?
Could you hold up a picture of me?
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don and Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, I'll be in Ocean City for 2 weeks, so if you want me, call me.
Is that a message that's going out to the stallion?
Yeah, as Ed McMahon said, I'll be over here if you need me.
He's communicating with me through his show.
Don and Mike, hello.
Hey, Don and Mike, how you doing?
We're doing fine. We're doing great.
Hey, I think that's kind of messed up. You guys are going on vacation.
Yeah, that really is
Kind
bad.
of messed up.
Nobody should have a vacation. Hey, you know what?
Well, no, you guys were complaining about this was rating time, and, now you're going on vacation.
Rating time ended Thursday, sir.
Who was complaining about rating time? I don't get that.
Oh, you guys were complaining about when what's-his-name came on the radio.
Hey, you are a great caller.
We were complaining about who?
The vice president.
The vice president?
Al Gore. I remember we complained about him all the time. Or Dick Cheney.
Al Gore is the vice president. There you go, Mike.
So first off, turn down your radio.
My radio is down, Don.
You are a great dumb caller. I really don't follow this.
I believe you are the dumbest caller we have had. Yes, Charlie.
Well, thank you.
I think the vice president he was referring to is Michael Hughes.
Michael Hughes. So when we talked about Michael Hughes when we did that bit the other day, what does that have to do with anything?
No, that's wrong.
All right, what is the point
What
of
is
your
right?
call?
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
Well, what's the point?
What's your problem, Mike?
What's your problem, bud?
What's the point?
What's your problem?
What's the point of your call? You called us. We didn't call you.
I think it's messed up. You guys are going on vacation.
Shut up. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and he's not going to do anything tonight.
And he is angry, and that is the angry hour. That's when the losers call us.
Sir, listen,
Rob is right.
Yeah, listen, we worked real hard to get our contract. You worked somewhere for 20 years, or in my case, 30 years at a business.
Oh, complain.
I'm not complaining. I'm telling you a fact.
Yeah, okay, all right. Whatever, Mike.
Whatever. Listen.
Hey, Mike, you know what you should have been?
If you were able to hold a job for a period of time, perhaps you'd be able to string together some vacation days, and you wouldn't be so threatened by someone who actually is able to take a couple of weeks off.
I mean, maybe
I just got back from vacation.
Hey, well, that's messed up, dude, that you were just on vacation.
What are you doing taking a vacation, dude?
Well, no, I'm not the one complaining about ratings, so this is rating time.
Nobody complained about ratings.
As a matter of fact, when we spoke about our ratings, we thanked our listeners.
Yeah, we love the ratings because they're so good.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
no,
whatever.
Don't say whatever.
Why do you think everything someone says...
Hey, Don, whatever.
Oh, God. Never mind.
God, you really... You know,
this is where you calling?
Hey, how about you don't complain about it's rating time and then.
Where are you calling from, sir?
You'll make fun of it.
No, where are you calling from?
Doesn't matter where you're calling
I'm
from.
calling from Modesto.
Yeah,
California, right?
Of course.
Of course, what?
Of course, because all people from Modesto are destitute and dumb and disillusioned like you.
Just like Kurt Angle said.
I agree on that. I totally agree on that.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I know.
Mike and
But it's messed up you guys are going on vacation. That's why I'm calling.
Hey, listen. Hey, for the last time, douche, did we call you when you were on vacation?
I just wanted to call and say that's messed up you guys are on vacation when you're complaining about it's rating time.
Nobody complained about it being ratings time.
When you guys took a break about, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, that one day when what's the name came on?
Yes, when Donald Rumsfeld came on.
You are funny. This guy is funny.
Yeah, when Donald Rumsfeld came on for one day.
Hey, F you.
Hey,
F you. La.
When Donald Rumsfeld came on for one day, we were very upset. But as it turns out, it didn't hurt our ratings for the month of May that we just got yesterday. Our rating we got yesterday for the month of May was a 7.2, which was number one.
Quite exhilarating, you slack-jawed, numb-gummed hump.
So it didn't bother us at all.
Is that it? You going to call me something else?
Now, if I can think of something, there's so many that apply to you.
You know what about this guy? He loves saying whatever, and he loves saying, oh, that's messed up. But I'll tell you what's messed up. You're living in that land of miserable people, and you're relishing your own miserableness when what you need to do is go to your local airport, to one of those propeller-driven airplanes. It's the biggest thing you've got, and walk into the propeller, just like the bald guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and end it. And then you're happy.
What I want to know is how can we get these people from Vermont who seem to be good, solid people, try to kill themselves?
You mean while a guy like this is out walking around?
Yeah.
Has much to do with
that's messed up.
Being on the.
Hey, you want to ask what I do for a living?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
No thanks.
All right.
No thanks.
Right.
Whatever you do, it must be a highly lucrative position because you get vacation time. That's messed up.
That is messed up.
Oh no.
Hey, dude, that's messed up. You were on vacation last week.
No, I'm a broke truck driver.
We didn't ask.
We didn't ask. Why'd you tell us?
No, but you guys assumed I had a high position.
Hey, that's messed up, man. We didn't even ask, and you told us anyway. That's messed
whatever.
up. You asked us if we wanted to know, and we said we didn't. That's messed up, man.
You guys are just clowns.
Clowns? I love clowns. Clowns
yes,
is a compliment.
I know.
Clowns is a compliment, man.
Yes, it is.
That's messed up, man. Saying clowns are bad, that's messed up.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, I just smoke too much weed, that's all.
That doesn't surprise me.
Does it make it more bearable out there?
Oh no, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, now
but you guys are definitely not. You guys are definitely not idiots.
Now we are getting to the truth. Wow.
Now
I love it when we get to the truth after a while.
Of clarity.
So you're an idiot, and this whole call was ill-conceived.
Right.
Well,
right. He agreed with you.
I just want to make you guys mad.
Like your pregnancy.
Afternoon.
And you know what? And I believe that with all of my heart.
But do you know, and I mean this, I swear on my kid's life, we're not mad at you.
Hey, I have a question.
In fact, I got an experiment, and what you should do... No, you shut up for a second. No. It's my show. My show. I will say it to you. Hold on. Here's the deal. Here's the experiment. I challenge you right now. You think of the worst thing you can say to make us mad, and we'll tell you whether we're mad or not.
Go.
Tom Likas is better than you guys.
No, come on. Think of the worst thing you could say to make us mad.
Something that really would make us mad.
I hate Tom Likas.
Hey, hung up on him.
Oh, joy. Yeah. Yes. Robert, that wouldn't apply, Modesto. It's the middle of the day, so he's already angry.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Gentle persons, hello.
Yeah, howdy.
First of all, let me congratulate you on your DC ratings.
Thank you.
Well, it's just a monthly trend, so it's nothing to write home about. You know.
Well, I'm your number one listener in DC, so
Thanks.
I contribute. But I just wanted to say your vacation's coming up, and there's been a little bit of a theme today with the Elvis impersonator. So can I just say, hold up, fellas, and don't move me. Let's get real going, Richie.
Very good.
You have been a great caller.
That was a great caller.
Thank you very much.
You have been a great caller. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Here it is.
Hold it, fellas.
There you go.
And don't move me.
Don't move.
Let's get real gone for a change.
Right on. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hi, guys. This is Larry Michaels.
No, it's Michael.
Michaels, not Michaels. Hello, Don and Mike.
That was a fake.
Buddy.
Hey.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Is this Mike or Don?
It's both of us. It's two-guy show. How are you?
I love you guys. Buddy, I'm a plumber from the Philadelphia area.
Are you depressed?
No, I work with people that are.
You're a great plumber.
I'm a plumber, and I have 38 houses. Take care of mentally handicapped and retarded people, and we do all kinds of things for them.
Is that why you drink?
I don't drink.
Oh,
I can't drink.
Oh, God.
You are a great therapist. I mean plumber.
420.
Isn't a plumber a therapist in one way?
Yeah. Thank you.
420.
Pardon me?
Mike?
420.
420. He doesn't.
420.
Mike, he was directing that at me.
Yeah.
420 because I'm the big pothead.
Mike's the big pothead. Hello, Don and Mike. Mike, you are a great pothead.
Thank you, man.
Hello, Don and Mike.
I like that last call. I'm going to send him a picture.
Hello. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, guys.
Howdy.
I'd like to give you an idea for your vacation. If you would, why don't you
I've got a good
video
idea.
your...
I've got a great idea for my vacation. Trying very hard to forget this entire segment.
Well, you can bring back a recording for us and call it Don and Mizzle's 2-week vakizzle.
Rob, do we have the crickets? Really? Yeah, you know,
Here they come down the hall.
Here you go.
My mother is a whore.
Yeah, he doesn't get
it. You saved yourself. You saved yourself, my friend.
There you go.
Oh, man. For goodness sakes. Do one more call. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, how you doing?
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Mike?
Yes, Dennis.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Dennis, thank you. That's nice of you.
And I want to congratulate my sister who's getting married tonight.
Tonight, are you in the wedding party?
Oh, I have one of the reasons.
Dennis?
Yeah.
How are your teeth?
So far, so good.
What have you had done?
Oh, that's so good.
They're still alive.
Yes, they are. I agree with that.
His teeth are still alive.
They're still alive, and I'm brushing them twice a day. And you can buy your mouthwash 3 times a day.
Oh, there you go. All right, so you are trying.
I'm trying.
You are a great June. You are a great June bride.
Hey, Dennis, did you say you were doing a reading in the wedding?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, that's terrific.
It's a letter to Paul and the Corinthians.
Catholic Mass service. Very good.
And,
Dennis.
Can you imagine that? You're standing there getting married, and you got Dennis reading something out of the Bible.
Sure, don't.
I give him a good time.
Well, don't mess it up like you did when we
Star Spangled Banner, right?
Look, I have it in front of me, so don't worry.
All right.
And my dad's renting a horse and carriage to take the bridal party to the church.
Very nice.
That's very nice. I hope the weather cooperates.
You are a great Bible reader.
Behind the horse carriage, picking up the drink.
All right.
There's a tooth in my wedding cake.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding, Dennis.
Okay, y'all have a good vacation. Adios.
You are a great dental nightmare.
He's gone like the wind.
Bye. Okay, should we take one more?
Sure.
Great horse. Last one. Hello, Don and Mike. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah, hi.
It's Ed and Billy. How you doing?
Hi, Ed. We're doing great.
Good. Hey, I was wondering if you could help a guy out down on his luck.
Why are you down on your luck?
I've been out of work for a few months now. My wife's pregnant, and just wanted you guys to help us out. Maybe get me on the Jeopardy show and win some cash.
Hold on, I'm getting a message. No, hold on. I'm getting another message.
Shut up!
No.
It's not looking good, sir.
I got it.
That's not right.
Hold on, I'm getting a message.
All right.
I'm getting a... Now I'm
Wait, another message is coming through.
I think a message is coming from your father.
Your mother and I are very proud, sad, and confused.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. You are a pathetic caller. No, I can't. We can't just give you a prize. I'm sorry you're down on your luck.
And really, if you're down on your luck and you want to get, like, money, low-budget Jeopardy wouldn't be the game to play.
Because, like, the most money you win is $30.
I could parlay that into $3,000.
With that gambling habit, you're absolutely right.
Whatever you do, though, keep listening to the radio. Don't go looking for a job. Fortune will come your way.
I'm sitting in traffic right now. That's a job interview about a half hour ago.
I don't believe you.
How'd it go?
How about I send you some rubbers?
So.
How would you like?
You're about 8 months too late.
How about some rubbers?
You're 8 months too late.
No, but I mean just for the next time.
Would you like? We will. We'll send you some condoms.
We will send you rubbers.
You are a great guy.
I thought about starting a band, a tribute band to Michael Mara, but wasn't too well received.
Shut up!
I will send you a photograph.
Signed photograph?
Yes, a greeting photograph that'll say "Buck up." Parlay that.
Buck up.
Buck up, citizen. 'Tis always darkest before the dawn. Amen. I'll have to give him the smiling one. Yes, not the pensive one. Right.
That'll cheer me up.
Perhaps on the vacation I have them all brand new.
Yeah.
Get them all redone.
Well, you've really taken the show to a complete halt here.
I believe you asked a moment ago, shall we take another call? And I enthusiastically said yes. My sincere apologies to you and our entire listening audience.
Not your fault. How are we supposed to know?
One more.
One more?
We need one more. We need a pallet. That might fix it.
I'm glad I can contribute, fellas.
Can't be worse than this guy, right?
All right, hang up now, please.
I can't.
That's
now see, then you damage any credibility you have.
If you're down on your luck, you shouldn't be using a cell phone. Dude, you should be calling from a payphone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's expensive.
I got a good bucket of minutes.
All right, well, please hang up because we're done with you now, please.
All right, you have a good day.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm glad he was able to listen to reason, but, not really.
This is not a good show to call on for charity.
No.
This is really not.
Well, cell phone.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike.
Yes.
Steve from Philly. Hey, listen, I want to ask Mike if there'll be any soiling of the khakis at the Red Roof on his vacation.
I will be soiling my khaki pants. We will not be staying in a Red Roof Inn only because I've got homes that I'll be staying in. But if I had to stay in a motel,
it would be a Red Roof Inn.
Or a hotel, it would be a Red Roof Inn.
Motor Lodge.
Be careful. Hold you, shut up now. Be very careful. You have been a great caller. Thank you.
If I had to stay at a B&B.
Okay. We'll be right back with the Jump RD.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Okay, I get it. You're joking. Well, I've got a sense of humor. I laugh at Tony Danza. Of course, if you aren't joking, I feel bad and I apologize. I laugh at Tony Danza.
I laugh at Tony Danza. I laugh at Tony Danza.
All right, that's it.
The Don and Mike Show.
Guilty of inciting happiness, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
I think we've just about covered it today. We got some prizes to give away.
Yep.
The only thing we haven't gotten to, we'll try to do this the last couple of segments. I'm not going to have time for this Joe thing. But I do have a piece of jail mail I want to read to Joe. It's first ever jail mail from a prisoner. And, of course, the teetering relationship between Charlie and Lisa. I don't want to say it's teetering, but the wedding is just 8 days away.
Everybody gets nervous at this stage of the game.
Sure. And he is not sleeping at night, and he is nervous, not necessarily about the wedding. He is just nervous. And I know that we're all going, except Mike, who's going to be up in Maine with his family. And I have questions that I'd like answered.
We all do.
For instance, I'm in the wedding, but exactly what am I doing? I went and I got the tux.
I would accept nothing less than best man.
No, I've already been told. With no offense, there's another best man.
All right.
And I'm fine with that because,
Well, then you will be an usher.
Yeah, well, You got to do better than Usher.
Well, I don't think you can if you're not best man. It's not like a tier system. You know, you got your best man and you got your 4 or 5 ushers.
I thought you would perhaps be having them exchange the vows. You're not officiating?
Performing the service.
I'm not doing that either. And no, I'm just kidding. No, come on.
Are you spinning the reception?
You're a lovely June bride.
There she is. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So really, I'm kidding about all this, but I'm an usher, right?
Yeah, groomsman/usher, right.
A groomsman, I like it. Has that kind of ye-old quality.
Groomsman. Okay.
Right.
And you still did want me to say something.
If you would, yeah.
Sure. Be glad to. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass to the biggest mistake Charles Broyhill has ever made.
He won't do that.
I am kidding, because you are a lovely June bride.
Okay.
You are a lovely June bride, and you are nervous.
Yeah, really, you're a June bride.
You are getting nervous.
I'm so excited.
It is only 8 days until you'll be Mrs. Charles Broyhill.
How does this sound? Do I got it good?
You know what's funny is I got a new cell phone and she was programming her numbers in because I haven't figured out how to do it yet, and she actually put in Lisa Broyhill.
Wow.
She saved the step in 7 days.
That's bad luck, honey.
And remember how I had said that I was going to hyphenate? Well, I've decided against it.
You're going to be Lisa Broyhill?
I'm going to be Lisa Marie Herndon Broyhill because I like my name, because it's a family name.
Well, I thought hyphenate means you put the name in.
Well, I'm not going to hyphenate, so I'm going to have 2 middle names. I'm going to be Lisa M.H. Broyhill.
Lisa M.H. Broyhill.
Instead of Lisa M. Herndon or Lisa, not like I am now.
You can't get any more legally blonde than that.
Okay.
But I like all my names.
That's good.
Okay, thanks. See you in a week. Bye then. Good luck. Bye then. You get the prize today, Mike. You can't get any more legally blonde than that. Oh, I just want to tell you a bit we're going to do when we get back from vacation. We're actually going to have people debate Lisa on why Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2 are great movies.
Fantastic. I know she'll have a lot of takers.
Because remember, at this wedding shower she was at, one of the questions was, what's your favorite movie of all time? And she said Legally Blonde. So it'd be nice to have people debate that with her.
Yeah.
Harry Potter is not the only guy with a book deal.
Nope.
What? Lisa?
Point of reference, it's not my favorite movie of all time. It's my favorite movie right now. Big difference.
Right now.
Well, you said what's your favorite movie?
Still be up for a debate?
Oh, yeah!
There you go.
The moose is loose, sir. Charles Moose. Sir. Now, who doesn't remember this guy?
Nobody.
I hope that everybody will remember me as the chief of police that was in charge of the investigation that resulted in the capture of the D.C. sniper.
Now, remember this guy? He was on TV every night. He's the guy that said, if you're at the Ponderosa, you left us the notes. Please show up. He was a gigantic help, and he's written a book.
Yes,
I'm prepared to read a statement that I have prepared for this interview, and then I will entertain questions.
All right, go ahead. A statement from
Chief Moose.
Chief Moose, the Moose Man, the Mooser. The man.
Many people have said that there's a controversy surrounding my book and that I should not be profiting or publicizing myself after this recent tragedy. I say this is a free enterprise system, sir, and I'm entitled to make any hay that I want to. I will now entertain your questions.
Well, now, here is the deal.
Yes, sir.
You have quit your job as police chief in Montgomery County, Maryland.
Unfortunately, sir, that is not completely accurate. I have not quit. I simply was not able to continue at this time in my responsibilities and duties that I had. Thank you.
Because you want to write a book about the snipers.
I, as a matter of fact, sir, have been working day and night trying to make the book the type of entertaining book that people would like to read. And I want to make sure that you understand that I am writing the book, and it is almost completed at this time, sir.
And I am here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Don and Mike exclusive from the former chief of police from Montgomery County, Maryland, the man who single-handedly brought down the D.C. sniper. I understand you're going to be reading us excerpts from your book.
I will have excerpts from the book about Chief Moose.
Good.
And as many people know, I was in the national spotlight. A lot of people said I had a difficult job, which is true. And as a stay-at-home man, I watch a lot of daytime TV, especially Mama's Family.
Now, this book You got to think this book is going to be a bestseller because
I've been told by my agent, my book agent, that this, sir, will be a blockbuster of unbelievable proportions.
not only was he a likable figure, a man like Rudy Giuliani that we could look up to.
I did the job, and now I'm taking advantage of that, and I don't think I should be slammed for that.
That's right.
No, you have every right to write the book.
We agree.
So now let's...
I also enjoy The View and Hunter in my time at home as a stay-at-home man.
Now here, with the Dynamite exclusive, a little bit of Chief Moose's book. Now keep in mind...
Sir, because of the fact that the book has not made a dime for the publisher yet, I am only allowed to read certain excerpts from the manuscript, sir.
Okay, now this is Charles Moose. Now, do you have a title for the book? Is it...
I have a working title that I'm not prepared to share. If you would like more information, you can contact the county executive.
Okay, so we're not going to get the title of the book. How many pages have you written?
20.
Written 20 pages?
Yes, I'm almost finished.
Wow. Are you going to work with a ghostwriter?
No, I will be writing the book myself. I believe that I can give it the type of energy that it requires. The working title, if you must know, is Moose Droppings.
Wow. Here now, with an excerpt from the book Moose Droppings.
Yes, sir.
Charles Moose.
An excerpt from the manuscript of Moose Droppings by Chief Charles Moose. Chapter 1.
Chapter 1, everybody.
I was at a singles bar when I ran into Katrina, who works at a bank I go to. She's married, but I've always had the hots for her. Luckily, her husband wasn't there. She was dressed for the occasion as a flapper, and her costume only emphasized her beauty. She was with her friends, Stephanie and Eve. Stephanie was dressed as a witch and Eve as a vampire. They are also married, but the three were having a girls' night out. I wasn't wearing a costume because I had worked late that night and had my uniform on. And the last minute I had decided to stop at the bar for a drink. I ended up dancing and partying with the girls all night at the club. Katrina kept saying that I should be wearing a costume too. I finally told her that I would go home and get one if she would come with me.
Here we go.
I had just talked her into it when Stephanie and Eve came over. Since the bar was about to close, I invited them all to my place for a drink. Stephanie and Eve were feeling pretty good and agreed immediately. When we got to my place and settled down, Katrina kept pestering me about a costume. I said I really didn't have one and didn't know what to wear. Everyone started making suggestions about what I should be. Someone mentioned X-rated movie star. I think one of them had spotted an adult movie in amongst my videos. I asked what an X-rated performer would wear. Katrina quickly said nothing, and the girls started giggling. As I was feeling no pain, the idea seemed appealing to me, so I told them I'd go into my room and change into my, quote, costume. Katrina yelled out, "All right." I didn't really know if they were serious or just teasing me, so when I got to my room, I wasn't sure what I should do. But then I just thought, what the hell? Stripped off all of my clothes, took a deep breath, and walked back into the living room. Eve gasped, and Stephanie looked shocked. I could hardly believe it myself. There I was, standing totally naked in front of three women. Then I looked at Katrina and saw a big smile on her face.
Oh, my.
"Oh, cool," she said. That made me feel a lot better. I walked over and sat down next to her on the sofa. That's as far as I go unless you want me to read more.
No, I think that's wonderful. Now that
I will make a note if you want to hear more excerpts. It gets hot from there.
What does that have to do?
I was under a lot of pressure, sir.
What does that have to do with the sniper case?
The sniper case is woven through the tales of my real-life experiences and my erotic adventures. The erotic adventures of Chief Moose might actually be one of the working titles. The erotic, as a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to call the book.
How about this?
The erotic adventures of Chief Moose.
I'm thinking of this. The Moose is Loose.
That's a good title. I think that could work.
read us something else. Something, perhaps right after the sniper was caught. Right after you figured out it was those two guys, and it had nothing to do with the white box vans, and you had solved the mystery, and you were the hero, and a gracious nation was ready to embrace you.
I would take this excerpt from The Erotic Adventures of Chief Moose. This is the day after I solved the crime.
Okay.
On a prearranged day, I arrived at the downtown hotel dining room where we planned to meet. The maitre d' seated me at a table in the back corner of the dining room. I ordered a drink while I waited for the lady to show up and clear up all this mystery for me. I had absolutely no idea why she wanted to see me. My mind wandered as I considered the possibilities. Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice. "Thanks for agreeing to meet with me, Charlie." I glanced up quickly. Nicole was standing right next to me. As I looked her up and down, I could hardly believe that this was the lady of my dreams that I'd spoken with on the telephone and emailed so often. She had bleached hair, platinum blonde, and was wearing a skin-tight orange dress that looked as if it had... Excuse me.
You want to get a running start on that one again?
She had bleached hair, platinum blonde, and was wearing a skin-tight orange dress that looked as if it had been sprayed on. I'm not sure what I can say the next word, but I know how you say it on your show.
Go ahead, edit it for the show.
Her breasts appeared to have grown a few sizes since I'd last seen her. My eyes wandered down past the hem of the dress, which was a good 6 inches above her knees, and fixed on outrageous shoes that Nicole had on. They were white leather platform shoes, but they had no buckles or ties. A single strap crossed the top of her foot just below the toes, and another strap ran from the outside of the shoe and wrapped around her ankle and lower calf about 5 times before running down across her instep. She did have some beautiful feet. There were metal rings. Down each side of her waist, laced with orange material that crisscrossed her back. The dress was cut so low that an inch or more of her ass crack was plainly visible. That's so far. That's the excellent.
That's great.
Let me tell you.
That was the day after, sir.
Now the question:
The Erotic Adventures of Chief Moose.
Did you show this book?
Yes, sir.
To the county executives?
I have actually a passage about the county executive, but it's not exactly finished. It's in a rough form. I have it in my valise.
Let's hear that.
Just my notes.
See, because I'm thinking maybe they just said to him, go ahead and quit once they found out what this book was all about.
Solving this crime was a total cooperative effort. No one worked closer with me than the county executive. And after everything was solved, there was a great sense of relief in the station house. That evening, I went up into the county executive's office. He obviously was feeling relief and feeling the great burden that had been lifted off of his shoulders. I looked at him and I saw the strain that was all over his face. I said to him, "You look tense. How about a massage?"
Oh, no.
Man.
He looked at me and said, "Nothing would make me happier." I loosened my police tie and went around and back. Started on his shoulders, worked my way down, then to his stomach.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't continue.
No.
That's enough.
The Erotic Adventures of Chief Moose are not confined to just the ladies.
Wow.
I think the book will be a bestseller.
Yeah.
Sir, I would hope so. I think there are interesting things in there that everybody should enjoy.
Our phone number here, we're going to play Jeopardy with Chief, who quit his job.
Thank you for all your letters of support.
As police chief, so that he could write this book.
The Erotic Adventures of Chief Moose.
Our phone number, 877-365-3636. We do have a champion, so we need just one caller to be the challenger, and big prizes today as well on Jeopardy.
Sir, that is fine. I am open to experimentation.
Wow.
You're handsome.
Oh, no. Shut up.
Sorry.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not over this. And if I know our president, he's not going to allow me or himself to get shot down over what would have been a private sexual encounter.
Some swan song for the old man, huh?
The senator got a little wild when she was 19. What is the big deal?
Well, let me explain the big deal to you. The people of this nation can stomach quite a bit. And one thing they can't stomach is the image of a vice president with a mouthful of...
You don't have to use... Look, let's use the word alleged.
They got photos. They got witnesses. They got the alleged slut.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I'm a husband first.
The Don and Mike Show.
Adored by all their money fans. Don and Mike.
553 WJFK FM. And other stations that we'll mention, Live 105, WYSP, 96 Rock, KCJJ. Rain tonight, rain tomorrow. And all the weather guys are on TV now with the horse ass.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's summer solstice. First day of summer.
Sir,
Yes, Chief Moose.
the summer solstice is not really relevant at this time.
I agree.
I do not believe that it can affect the weather pattern that is now wedged into the rainy pattern.
Anyway, high tomorrow, 69 D.C., 69 Baltimore, 69 Philly.
Thank you, sir,
69 Ocean City.
for giving the temperatures in the regions that you broadcast from.
82 Iowa City. So, if you want to have a nice summer, go to Iowa.
Yeah.
Beautiful in Iowa, a very nice place, and I enjoy their corn.
The very erotic Charles Moose is with us.
Yes, thank you for promoting my book, The Erotic Adventures of Charles Moose.
The Moose is loose. Let's play low budget Jeopardy.
Thank you, sir. This is Low Budget Jeopardy, and now entering the studio is the challenger. He is a truck driver from Sacramento. Let's say hi to Brown Bradford.
Brown?
What can Brown do for you?
Hey, Brown.
What's happening, man?
Hi, Brown. And you're a black guy?
Yeah, I'm a black guy.
Oh, your parents had an awful sense of humor.
Yeah, I know, man. Don't kill me, please.
That's all right. Be brown and proud. And now entering the studio is the returning champion. His one-day total, $37. A correctional officer from Reno, Nevada. Let's say hi to Jake Singer.
Hey, Jake.
Hey,
Jake, being a returning low-budget Jeopardy champion, can you tell us how it's changed your life?
the paparazzi won't leave me alone.
And now entering the studio is... and now entering the studio is the host of Low Budget Jeopardy. Brown and Jake do not screw with LQ. And say hi to Alex Trebek Geronimo.
Howdy, boys.
I'm LQ.
And here's your categories, and they are sports stuff.
I like sports.
Hulkmania.
No, I do not like the Hulk.
Harry Morgan trivia. We made a last-minute call here today. We're going to have Harry Morgan on, but now it's Charles Moose. So.
There you are.
America the Beautiful and States and Capitals.
Now that you have made me laugh, I will endeavor to include more humor in my dirty tales.
Sports stuff. Hulkmania. Harry Morgan trivia. America the Beautiful, States and Capitals, Brown, you are a great caller, and you will start.
Let's start with sports stuff.
That's like a Chinese guy naming his kid Yellow. You know what I mean? Sports stuff. They just won the NBA championship.
Who are the San Antonio Spurs?
Right. You are on the board with $1. Select again, please.
Sports stuff.
For two. They just won the NHL Stanley Cup.
Who are the New Jersey Devils?
Right again.
$2. You are off to a great start. Select again, Brown.
Let me get sports stuff for $3.
They just won the NFL Europe World Bowl.
Who is? I have no idea.
Jake, it is your chance to steal.
Who is Barcelona?
No.
Negative. All hail the Frankfurt Galaxy.
Brown, you are in control of the board.
Let me hit up Hulk for Hulkmania for $1.
Hulkmania. He played the Incredible Hulk on TV.
Who is Lou Ferrigno?
Right.
$1 for you. Select again, Brown.
Frequent guest on this show, too.
Mm-hmm.
Danny's a good one. For $2. Hulk for $2. He created the Hulk for Marvel Comics.
Who is Stan Lee?
Yeah.
$2 for you. Select again, please.
And for all you guys in the basement of the science building, we would have taken the other guy, too, Jack Kirby, as well.
Jack Kirby was not the real guy, though. Stan Lee's the man.
Well, you know, that's something that they debate all the time.
I know.
In the basement of the science building.
Don?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Oh, you said Don.
Yes, Chief Moose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Chief Moose.
Please, although I have quit the force, I still expect the respect that I'm entitled to. Don.
Yes, Chief Moose.
You are a comic book enthusiast.
Hulkmania for 3. You ready, Brown?
I'm ready, man.
Real first name of famous wrestler Hulk Hogan.
Who is Terry?
Hey, that's a good pull.
$3 for you. Way to go. You run that category, Brown.
And may I recommend, I know it's a Friday night, date night, video and all that, Suburban Commando. It's a movie that Hulk Hogan did.
I thought that was the state of Buzz Burbank's pants.
Also correct.
Suburban
Brown.
What's happening?
That's also the state of Buzz's Suburban Brown.
Brown.
I'll take Harry Morgan for 1.
All right, Harry Morgan trivia. You know Harry Morgan. He's on the show this week doing his Harry Potter thing. He co-starred with Jack Webb on this TV classic.
What is MASH?
Jake, a chance to steal.
What is, I don't know.
Kids. Dun, 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 dun. Dragnet.
Dragnet, Jack Webb, Harry Morgan.
Great police show.
Don.
Yes, Chief Moose.
Your shirt is too nice. Brown, you're in control.
We'll go with Harry Morgan for 2.
He co-starred with Alan Alda on this TV classic.
What is MASH?
There you go.
$2 for you, Brown.
I'll go with it. Harry Morgan for 3.
He was charged with this crime of domestic violence a few years ago.
What is hitting his wife?
Yes. What is beating his wife?
$3 for you, Brown.
That's my method.
Oh, my goodness. It's getting sick. Don.
I'll take...
Yes, Chief Moose.
Let's go get jiggy with it.
Can we take your squad car?
We sure can. I still have it in my garage and sometimes my driveway.
What do you want there, Brown?
American Beautiful for 1.
All right, these are facts about America from Harper's Index 2002 edition. This is a book all about America.
I would like to say something, please.
Yes, Chief Moose.
America is a great country. Thank you.
In 2002, this American state had the most registered motorcycles.
What is California?
Right.
$1 for you. Select again, please.
I'll take America the Beautiful for 2.
In 2002, this American city had the most gentlemen's clubs in city limits.
What is Florida?
That would be, no, it's an American city.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jake, it is your chance to steal.
What is Las Vegas?
No, boys, and we've all been there. Tampa Bay, Florida.
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
Mons Venus.
It brings a smile to my face. All right, Brown, you're in control.
American the Beautiful for 3.
Let me dedicate this question to a good friend of mine.
Rob Spiewak. Thank you.
You are a great friend.
You are a good guy.
In 2002, this American state had the most cited hate crimes.
What is Baltimore?
Again, Brown, your stupidity amazes me. I said city, a state, not city.
I'm sorry.
And the other time I said city and you said state. So it's
Take your chance to steal.
What is New York City?
No, again, I asked for the state.
State.
But you're both wrong. It is Alabama.
And Brown, you're in control.
And as Rob Spiewak says, make a date to hate.
Alabama, make a date to hate.
Rob Spiewak.
Flat top cracker.
Hold on, Rob just wrote another one. Make time for hate crime.
Okay, that's it. I'm officially angry at you, Snowflake.
Arrest him.
You are one good Starberry.
All right, Brown.
I'll take states and capitals for 1.
All right, last question on the big board. Last category. And that Starberry thing, that's just for Robert the mailman.
Yeah, I get it.
You are one angry mailman. It is the capital of the great state of Michigan.
What is Lansing?
Right. $1 for you, Brown.
I'll take states and capitals for 2.
All right, for Deuce. It is the capital of the great state of Pennsylvania.
What is Hershey?
Hershey. Oh, although that is Brown. No.
Jake, your chance to steal.
What is Harrisburg, did he say?
There you go. Harris.
Finally, you will be going to final low budget Jeopardy. Those are your first questions answered correctly.
All right, let's go for 3.
It is the capital of the great state of Ohio.
What is Columbus?
There you go. You got 2 in a row.
$3, and that's the end of the first round of low budget Jeopardy.
All right, that is it. Now,
those questions are culturally biased.
How are those questions culturally biased?
I believe he is making a joke, Don.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get it. He's doing a Robert Mailman
Absolutely.
Here you go. Time for final low-budget Jeopardy. And I want to tell you, you've got to be a long-time listener to the show to get the answer today. So good luck to both of you. The category is Charlie and Lisa sitting in a tree, Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a monkey in a baby carriage. Charlie and Lisa get married in 7 days. 8 days. 7 days from tomorrow.
I am sure it is an exciting time for them.
And here's your answer. Charles Broyhill's name before he legally changed it to Charles Broyhill. Now, long-time listeners will know this, because he was even on my show BM before mine. Charles Broyhill's name before he legally changed it to Charles Broyhill. A guy's answering the form of a question, and good luck.
All contestants on Low Budget Jeopardy will receive the Book of Moose. Stories of famous mooses all over the years, from Mr. Moose on the Captain Kangaroo show, sir, to Bullwinkle and his flying squirrel.
Obese dude, but I don't know the low.
Famous mooses do not have to be spelled the same. That's why in my book, The Book of Moose, I will include styling moose and also chocolate moose in the Book of Moose, if you like it. Mooses like me, Charles Moose. That's the Book of Moose. It's a moose-to-have gift. Now back to final Low Budget Jeopardy with Low Budget Jeopardy. Alex, terrific.
Styling moose. We'll go to Jake first, right?
Jake only has a total of $5, so he has to score.
Jake, it was Charles Broyhill's real name before he legally changed it to Charles Broyhill.
I really had no idea, so I said, who is Mike Rockhead?
I'm sorry, that knocks you down to 0.
Negative, Brown.
Man, I said Smith, man. I don't know.
That's not even in the form of a question.
No. I'm sorry, you both do not win. We do not have a champion today.
His real name was William Reed, or as he went on this show, Billy Reed.
Billy Reed.
Billy the Manslave.
I was aware of him. When I was a lieutenant in the force, I pulled him over once.
For what?
Throwing his feces out the window.
Listen, you both lose. You don't win any money, but we have these great prizes that we have to give away. So, Chief Moose, why don't you give each of these guys one of these prizes? Dealer's choice.
All right. Here we go. First of all, for you, Brown, you have won an iPod.
Whoa, right. Yeah. What's an iPod?
A record-breaking 3 million songs were sold on Apple's iTunes Music Store in its first month.
That's what you want to hear. What's an iPod? There you go, Apple. You're welcome.
Check out what the hype is all about. You might not know what it is, but you have won it.
All right. Thank you.
And now, Jake, here is your phone. A Handspring Trio 300. Go to T-Mobile at 8150 Leesburg Pike, Indiana, to purchase a Handspring Trio 300 today. To find out more about it, go to handspring.com. Thank you, Jake, and thank you for playing the game.
Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
All right.
You're lucky it's the last show before vacation. Otherwise, you would have got dick. Thank you. And what can I say? Chief Moose, I love the book.
I love your Hawaiian shirt, and I like the way you comb your hair.
Come back when you can read more.
I would love to read more of the erotic adventures of Chief Charles Moose.
And next time you come on, I do have to ask seriously, what it's like having sex with that big, sloppy, fat wife of yours.
And I will tell you something that will be included in the book, and I will leave it just for you.
And you know, it's that hot interracial thing that he's black and she's white. And
I hope you find the recap of the adventures erotic like I do.
Charles Moose.
Yes, sir.
Moose. Always remember and never forget, Low Budget Jeopardy is a production of
Coron Incorporated and is distributed by King World. Now kiss mine.
Yeah. Chuck Moose.
Chuck Moose. Love his laugh.
The mother chucker.
It's a very strange laugh, yeah.
I like the book. Yeah. Now I can see why that Duncan guy didn't want him around anymore.
Yeah, we knew he had the time.
Too hot.
Oh, and listen, we got another one of these handspring trios to give away.
Wow.
I think we'll set that up here, too. But first, let's go right to the news cubicle. Look at this. Here we go with 2 full segments for news today.
Look at that.
On a show before vacation, who would have believed it? Buzz.
Yes. In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
There he is.
It's me. He made it up.
And, you know, yesterday, I know a lot of people bitch about the fact that Mike and I talk during the news, even though it's news and comment.
Right.
How'd you like it yesterday with Robert, Buzz?
That was fun. That was different.
Yeah. I think the last segment, Rob was telling me, what did your dad say? What did Buzz say?
He said Buzz must have been exhausted.
Buzz, what is your lead story today?
Today, hustler publisher Larry Flint hasn't seen the last of his days in court.
Oh, no.
Okay, now, as we go to Buzz, let me tell you one more big ticket item we have. The Handspring Trio 300. Go to T-Mobile in Fair Oaks Mall in Fairfax. Purchase a Handspring Trio 300 today to find out more. Go to handspring.com. It's this tiny thing. It's like Derek Zoolander phone size thing. It's a phone. It's the Palm Pilot. It's the organizer.
Toaster.
It's the MP3. It's everything.
Right.
Value of this prize, $500. Be the 100th caller right now at 877-365-3636. A very simple question about something we discussed during the show today, in the very early part of the show. So if you were listening to the whole show, you want to call now because it was something that was discussed between 3 and 3:15 today.
Very good.
So only call if you were listening to the whole show today. And while you're dialing,
Stay tuned
for
news and comments.
Coming up
on the Don and Mike Show.
That was very...
Hey, professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Howard Stern, mornings at 6 on 106.7 WJFK.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an EAS notification. There has been a child abduction emergency issued for the following counties: District of Columbia, Falls Church City, Falls Church, Alexandria, Manassas Park, Manassas City, Prince William County, Loudoun County, Arlington, Fairfax County, Prince George's County, and Montgomery County. Please heighten your awareness and stay tuned to this station for further details.
So what, because it was important I couldn't read it?
I didn't think you could read my handwriting.
I can read your handwriting perfectly.
Oh, you want to?
No, you just read it.
I know.
Anyway, thank you. You are a great reader. And I know we missed the traffic now because we had the Amber Alert.
Yeah, and they work, so I hope it works this time.
Traffic sucks. Traffic brought to you by Michael Hoover. You are a great driver.
Broadcasting WJFK FM, Manassas, Washington, D.C.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. Time for another spoof. So here's Don and Mike.
Thank you, Dude Walker. It's time for Buzz's News and Comment Show. Buzz brought to you, as always, by Verimax Sexual Pleasure Performance Enhancer. It is doctor developed.
Someone called for a doctor?
Right. Clinically tested Verimax works. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, and other select retailers. Try it today. Verimax. 1-888 try VMAX. Last show before vacation.
Yeah.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
That's right.
We have a good best of plan for the next 2 weeks.
Good.
A lot of old stuff that hasn't been run. I think in some cases we're going back 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, good for new listeners of the show and old listeners who want to hear the stuff we used to do. It's very cool.
But some of it, frankly, is just embarrassing. Like the one I heard the other day that we were thinking about running was one where we're all excited about going on in New York, and Ken's on the phone, and Ken says, well, I'm going to tell them to believe in Don and Mike like I believe in Don and Mike.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I think that one actually ran local 2 to 3 hour here.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we talk so much about all this other crap when we just talk out of our ass.
Right.
If we were really going to run the best of, which is just stuff from 8 or 9 years ago, I just kind of told them, well, what the hell?
Yeah, a little history lesson.
Throw it against the wall. Let's see what sticks. Make sure you listen all next week and the following week. We'll be giving away $1,000 when we return from vacation on Monday, July 7.
Very cool.
Monday, July 7. And I hope you enjoyed the 4th of July holiday. I'd like to point that out, that that's in our 2-week vacation.
Yes.
That a lot of people get the day before the 4th of July off. And the
Don't put your eye out.
So, be careful. And let's get a call 100 now, and then we'll get right to the news. Hello, Don and Mike.
Call 100?
Yes. Now, have you been listening to the whole show?
Yes, I have.
Even the very beginning?
The very beginning.
I was on the phone with my wonderful cunning honey wife, Freda.
While she was on the Bay Bridge.
Yes. Oh, good. And we were talking about our vacation at the beach.
And what every man wants while he's on vacation.
And I said there was only one thing I wanted. What was
even ahead of you before the questions?
What was it? Sack, yeah.
There it is. Yeah. It's that simple.
There you go. Hey, thank you for listening to the whole show.
Oh, yeah.
You've won a Handspring Trio 300 from T-Mobile in Fair Oaks Mall.
That's killer.
I'm telling you, I saw this baby upstairs. It is tiny, tinier than the tiniest cell phone you've seen. And it's got the Palm stuff inside.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
MP3. And it's worth $500. To find out more, go to handspring.com. What's your name?
Randy.
Randy, where are you from?
Baltimore, 105.7.
Right on, Live 105.
That's
Beautiful.
it.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, guys. Have a great vacation.
I'd be listening to that station tonight on the Bay Bridge, except I hate Tom Likas. Ugh. Ugh. I think just put Ron and Fez on that station.
I know. I'd love to hear Ron and Fez.
That's the worst part about going from D.C. to Ocean City is that you get to the point when you can't get WJFK anymore, and now we're blessed enough to be on this FM station in Baltimore, at least for a while, Live 105, and the thing is, this guy that comes on at 7, it's just like, hey, this is Tom Likas, I want to tell you right now, here's what you do to get a girl. She's got good boobs. You go over and say, I've got hands. I want to be on your boobs. Yeah. Yeah. That's the show.
I've never heard that show.
That's the show. Well, if I'm on the Bay Bridge tonight, and again...
Don't do anything drastic.
Again, it's my choice. I'll listen. I take to heart the same advice I give our listeners. If you don't like it...
Change the dial position, turn the volume down.
So I'll listen to it until I get just disgusted and say, how does this guy have a national radio deal? Why aren't they running him? And then I'll put on Big Don O'Brien.
There you go.
I'll be very happy. WQSR. Yeah. That's what I listen to really at night.
All right.
I'm around Baltimore.
All right.
Anyway, he just sucks. and this whole thing, when I go to the beach, it's the only time I get to hear this guy.
Right.
Because it's on a Friday night. And the whole thing is Flash Friday, which is like whatever that dumb thing Opie and Anthony used to do, which is whatever disc jockeys do, show us your tease.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his thing is... Now, keep in mind, I think it's a national show, so we broadcast to a lot of East Coast cities where it gets dark earlier than the West Coast, and most cars now are equipped with lights that run all the time.
Right.
You turn the car on, and you got to go out of your way to turn off the light.
Right.
So his whole thing is, if you're out and you see a car with its lights on, that means they're listening to the Tom Likas show. And if you have your lights on, that's an invitation for any girl to flash you.
Oh, my God.
On Flash Friday.
I like tease as much as the next guy, but that's lame.
Anyway, he sucks. I'll listen to him and laugh a little bit tonight. Then I'll turn on Big Don.
Don and Mike's comments about Tom Likas do not in any way reflect the fact that they would still like to see women go down and bear their best on the show.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we like boobs.
The aforementioned Don and Mike not liking Tom Likas' Flash Your Boobs contest does not in any way affect Don and Mike's desire for breasts.
No, we like boobs. But we never fool ourselves leave work one night and go, man, Mike, look at all the people with their headlights on.
Hey, they're all listening to us.
Damn.
I'd sure like to celebrate the return of their vacation by having women come in and show their boobs, just for the heck of it.
What about in the winter when it gets cold and dark, like at 4 o'clock?
Yeah. Right.
You walk out of the station and go, man,
that's all for me.
Everybody's listening.
Super.
Anyway, howdy, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. Well, the movie The People versus Larry Flint ended with the Hustler publisher signing an agreement.
Yeah, an agreement.
The agreement was to never again distribute sexually explicit videotapes in Hamilton County, Ohio.
I'm not allowed to.
The county says Larry has now violated that agreement and plans to drag his wheelchair into court again.
I'll be going in on great in the court.
Flint and his brother could be arrested for violating the agreement, but Flint says he's done no such thing and plans to fight the county again in court.
I'll win. Why else would they have named a town in Michigan after me?
Quoting Larry, how can they indict me? How can they indict me for selling videos in a store I no longer own?
Was it his brother or his son who was such a great guest on our show?
I believe it was his son.
Yeah.
Flint Jr.
The guy who's in that giant Hustler building in Los Angeles?
Larry Flint, the building that you just always see. Something about going to L.A., you always bump into that building.
Hustler.
Oh, why don't we tell the truth? We were all there running through the hallways.
No accident.
With our pants off.
Quoting Larry, how can they indict me for selling videos in a store I no longer own? You see, the store, Hustler News and Gifts, is now owned by Larry's brother, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy Flint with you.
Jimmy Flint.
JF with you.
Jennifer Aniston is our brightest star. She's number 1 on this year's Celebrity 100 list from Forbes magazine.
She has 2 bright stars.
Aniston even outranks Nicole Kidman and Julia Roberts. Her husband, Brad Pitt, didn't even make the list. Here are the top 5.
Top 5.
Now, these are the top 5 most powerful people?
Celebrity 100. Actually, the list is compiled from both the money they make and the number of magazine covers on which they appear throughout the year. That's how Forbes magazine...
Well, then that's kind of bogus, because if you have a good press agent,
right.
you're going to get on a lot of covers.
Well, here they are.
So if that's bogus, then the news story is bogus, too.
Mr. Han.
Jennifer Aniston, Dr. Dre with Eminem is second, Tiger Woods third, Steven Spielberg, Jennifer Lopez, Paul McCartney, Ben Affleck, Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hanks, and the Rolling Stones. There are your top 10.
You know, you see a lot of those people on those lists year after year.
Yep, you sure do.
And we're always the second to last one. We just don't make it in time.
Always number 11.
Just
couldn't make it on time. Although you helped us today, Mike.
Yes, I know.
Or yesterday, I should say, when you were in that newspaper. Of course, that just helps you, not me, really, since it was your picture, your solo publicity picture that you had to go out and get.
Okay. I would normally at this time, if I was living with a woman, I'd say, make note, pick cigars up for Don in Maine.
You are a great friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. But you know what? Since I don't have that now and all, I'm very busy, I will send you a photograph.
Oh, that's nice.
A photograph of me, the angry one.
I can't even picture. I hate getting my picture taken with you.
Right.
I mean, not because I hate you. I just hate getting my picture taken. I can't imagine going somewhere and saying, hey, just,
you know what? If you saw that,
just take a publicity picture of me.
If you saw it, you would be, you'd know how much I enjoy having my photograph taken.
I saw the picture.
Oh, you didn't see all the pictures.
I saw like 8 of them.
No, not the ones that I have.
Not the good ones.
In my special drawer. The ones that I give to only special people.
Oh, like the girls you bang?
With the lighting. The girls I bang.
Well, I've always...
Hundreds of thousands.
I've always wanted you to have that Michael Mara tote bag.
Tote bag, yeah. You know what? There'd be a prize closet full of them.
I have the picture of you that's like the one that Burt Reynolds put in Cosmopolitan.
I gave one to Rob when he was extra special to me.
You signed it. You said best. Mike O'Mara.
Don, I can't control the photographs of me that get into the media. It's impossible.
You're a great newspaper.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is a child abduction alert. The Stafford County Sheriff's Office is searching for 14-year-old Blanco Estelle Savadra. She was abducted at 2:11 this afternoon from 705 Anvil Road in Stafford County. Blanco Estelle Savadra is Hispanic, about 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighs about 132 pounds, has brown hair and brown eyes. She was wearing a green blouse and tan pants and white shoes at the time. Police are looking for Domingo Cabrero Capacho, an Hispanic male suspect in connection with the abduction. The suspect is driving a light blue Honda or Hyundai Accord or XL sedan. He was last seen between 2 and 3 p.m., possibly headed toward Texas. If you have any information regarding this abduction, call the Stafford County Sheriff's Office immediately at 540-658-4400. Anyone who may locate the abductor should take no action other than to call the police as soon as possible.
So this is, and Mike and I purposely were not talking when Buzz said that. It's freaking serious. So
yeah, very.
Now you're going to see on the highways those signs that normally are useless. Now they're going to say Amber Alert.
And this works. This has worked a number of times where they actually, this is a new thing they do in law enforcement, and it has apparently great results. And so everybody take it in Buzz's description.
Yeah.
Buzz, hold on. Let me take a call, just a selfish call here.
Right.
Saul?
Hello?
I'm going to get an update now on the Bay Bridge traffic.
Oh, good.
Hello?
Yes, Saul.
Yes, I'm on the bridge, and it's terrible out here.
Now, are you serious?
It's a fake voice.
Yeah,
it's fake.
Hello? Please.
It's a fake voice.
It's not. That's not very nice, sir.
I'll get out.
Turkey Boy's voice.
Get out of here.
Very clever, though. Original and timely.
I heard during the break that the backup at the Bay Bridge is already 12 miles.
That is a long backup.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Are they well, now, why? Why should I even say that? Are they going to do anything to improve that?
No.
There's no one.
It's like two bridges side by side. One really looks like it was made during the FDR administration. And then the other one that I used to think was new, that one's old now, too.
Yeah, I don't know. And then,
the big fat one.
You know, a lot of people got pissed off 2 weekends ago and it caused a giant traffic jam. The thing is, when you're going to Ocean City, you pay $2.50 to go over the bridge to get to where the ocean is. On the way back, you pay nothing. Okay, that helps with the traffic flow. The Maryland Lottery a couple of weeks ago, for I think 5 hours, like 7 to midnight on a Friday night, the toll was free.
So the Maryland Lottery could get the publicity.
Paid for it. There was some ridiculous amount of backup because people would get very close to the bridge and pull off on the side of the road and sit in hours of backed up traffic to avoid paying $2.50.
Oh my God!
You know.
Oh God.
And that was, I don't think so. I think it was a lot of people that from a lot of different backgrounds.
So people would just sit and wait like the hour until the free toll?
The story on the news, and I was watching on the Baltimore news, that some people waited 5 hours. When they pulled over at that McDonald's that's right before the Bay Bridge, they asked them to eat, they sat outside.
It just doesn't get any better than this.
What are they going to do, sleep on the beach when they get there?
So I'm not looking forward to this drive tonight. I'm really not. A 12-mile backup already.
Wow.
It's just going to get nothing but worse.
It will probably get worse. That probably get better before it gets worse.
Yes.
Do you have your DJ light you can put on top of your car?
Pardon me?
Do you have your DJ light you can put on top of your car?
It does no good, Robbie.
Really? Can't use the one that we use when we're late for work? I used it the other day.
Your
did.
Fake police light?
I use it every day.
You'd be like Elvis. You can pull people over. You are a great driver.
That 70 shows Ashton Kutcher seems to be able to get just about any woman he wants.
Now, are you talking about Demi Moore?
Yeah, I'm going to talk a lot about this.
This fascinates me.
Isn't it?
You know, my wife showed me the Entertainment This Week magazine that had Charlie's Angels on the cover.
Right.
Charlie. And she said to me, of the four of them, Cameron Diaz, what's her name, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Demi Moore, she said, really, seriously, which one do you like the best? Which one would you do? And I said, Demi Moore.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's not because she's closer to my age or anything else, because Cameron Diaz is not exactly a spring chicken, and neither is Drew Barrymore, but Demi Moore looks so friggin'
She looks incredible.
hot.
Absolutely incredible.
I mean, beautiful, sexy, chugs,
chiseled.
Everything.
I mean, really, just great skin, great body.
And then I read that doofus from Punk'd is banging her.
That's who can keep up with her.
Wow.
Wow. The 41-year-old and the 25-year-old did not try to hide their heavy petting at a P. Diddy party recently, according to MSNBC.
Come on.
Quoting a witness, it was embarrassing. But Demi may share the big screen again with her ex-husband Bruce Willis. She plays a villain in the new Charlie's Angels movie, and he has a walk-on part in the flick. A source for Demi says she not only welcomed it, she lobbied for it. Now, that made for a very odd threesome at the opening of the movie this week in Hollywood.
You are a great petter.
Thank you very much. That's fantastic.
I don't care if we're embarrassing other people.
Demi, Ashton Kutcher, and Bruce Willis, who's kept in close contact with Demi ever since the divorce, were there together at the Hollywood opening. It's not the first time the 48-year-old Bruce had met the young Ashton. Demi took her new boy toy to meet Bruce and the kids recently after she and Ashton got back from a tour of New York, L.A., Miami, and the Bahamas.
You have named your children funny names like Lasagna and Free Spray.
Tallulah.
Where is Blute and Fabergé?
Oh, Scout.
That's what it's. Scout,
Rumor, and Tallulah.
And Tallulah. Right,
Tallulah Bell.
For Tallulah, what's her name?
Bankhead.
Bankhead.
Yes.
That is a great name. Buzz, we'll be right back.
Right. This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Next to breast milk, the Don and Mike Show is best.
I don't know. I'm torn. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike.
I sure am thirsty.
I know. There's apparently a good reason that Paige...
You're just tired, aren't you?
I am.
We're all
pretty
tired.
upset, yeah. There's apparently a good reason that Paige the Gold Digger isn't bothered by the drunkenness of the creepy bachelor on NBC's For Love or Money. The Smoking Gun website says Paige knows firsthand what it's like to get drunk and stupid. The site says Paige was busted 2 Februaries ago for drunk driving.
She was a whore.
Hello, Paige.
After blowing through a toll booth in her native Texas.
She blew it.
She then led a state trooper on a chase, even though she had a flat tire at the time. When the trooper asked if she'd been drinking, she answered, a whole lot. I like that. I like that answer.
You are a great drunk.
She was 19 at the time, so the trooper also confiscated her fake ID.
Uh-oh.
She was busted on another DUI charge 3 months later, and then again 2 months after that. It's hard to tell who will and who won't be back for the next season of 24. The guy who played George Mason was a series regular, but he got killed in episode 15 this year.
You can't bring him back. He's dead.
Right. Though the woman who plays, I'm making a point here, though the woman who plays Michelle Dessler was never officially a series regular, but she ended up in all 24 episodes, so you never know who's staying and who's going.
Now, who's that, Moonface?
Yes, that's right.
Previously on 24.
But we are hearing that the actress who plays the president's ex-wife, Sherry Palmer, will not be back. And don't take the job as Jack Bauer's love interest. After his wife died in the first season, now his girlfriend from the second season, she won't be back either. The woman who played Kate Warner.
Previously on My Girlfriend.
No word yet on whether the guy who plays the president will be back, especially since the second season ended with him getting poisoned.
Oh, the big black man, as one of our listeners said.
The big black president, as one of our listeners said.
Kate Warner was never really Jack Bauer's official girlfriend.
But it seemed like it was on the verge.
They never consummated it because they were running away from everybody.
They never really,
Yeah, but there was a chemistry there, I thought.
Yeah, but they weren't boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, well, still.
I like the terrorist.
Yeah. Okay.
I really did. The one that
I
was
still like that. I'll be able to use that someday on the show.
Whatever.
Fox won't say much except that Kiefer Sutherland's, quote, slated to return as a series regular.
Look, you want to just go?
No.
I know you got stuff to do.
Frankly, yes, but I'm a professional.
Hey,
minutes
you know,
away.
really, you know what? It's your birthday.
No, I don't want to leave early.
It's your birthday. Go ahead.
Right. No, I'm going to stay right to the bitter end.
You got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Stay to the bitter
Get
end.
a head start.
Going to stay to the bitter end.
Run, Mike, run.
Going to be here right to the end.
I think you might need your sleep.
No, I know that, but I actually, I've got a lot to do when I get home. Packing and what?
Then go ahead.
I'm fine. I will stay to the bitter end. No, I'm staying. I'm staying.
All right.
Okay.
The people who sell Poland Spring bottled water are being sued for false advertising.
You mind if I go?
Huh? Go.
No, I'm kidding. I'm staying.
What about me? Can I go?
Sure. It's your segment.
Oh, that's right. The company Nestle, the people you know for their chocolate, their water in the Poland Spring is the biggest seller on the market. Nestle claims Poland Spring water comes from, quote, some of the most pristine and protected sources deep in the woods of Maine.
All made by Polish people.
The lawsuit agrees the water comes from Maine, but it says it does not come from a spring.
Pollock Spring. I get it. I get jokes.
Scientifically speaking. And the lawsuit says that some of the Poland Spring water actually comes from a well in a parking lot on a busy road. Nestle says the charges are unfounded, but that it is not in a position to go in any detail.
A well in a parking lot?
Yeah, a well in a parking lot on a busy road.
There you go.
Yeah. Quoting Nestle, we are confident we will win.
I was reading something about how great the Cincinnati Bengals are. And maybe they'll turn it around with Marvin Lewis as their head coach. But last year, at one of their home games, they ran out of bottled water. And fans spotted the people who work behind the concession stands getting glasses, like the plastic glasses they put the beer in, going to a water fountain, a public water fountain, and filling up these 16-ounce plastic glasses with tap water.
Wow.
And selling it for $5 each.
Oh, nobody knew the difference.
Oh, no, they did.
Oh, they did?
Well, no, people couldn't tell by the taste.
Right.
It's Bengal-rific. But somebody said, well, hey, hold on. I see this guy going to the water fountain.
They got caught.
Which is right out in the main concourse with a tray of...
And, where did they... what I want to know is where did they get the empty bottles to start with?
Well, no, they weren't bottles. They were cups.
Oh, cups.
Because they were the cups that they serve sodas in.
Oh, okay. All right. So and they said it was bottled water.
Right.
Liars.
Hank Azaria has a new show on Showtime. It's called Huff.
This is Sam Huff.
In sports, former Alabama... That's it. That's all you need to know. Former Alabama football coach Mike Price is suing the owner of Sports Illustrated for $20 million. He says he was defamed by the article about the strip club visit that led to his firing. He's also appealing his dismissal.
His son is... it's too bad because his son was going to get a full scholarship to play quarterback at Alabama. His son, Mark.
Mark Price.
Skippy. You got that tape, Rob?
I am Mark Price. Mark Price. Hey.
I thought we burned that tape.
Garth. There's a Wayne's World reference on the tape.
It's like the worst joke, and it was like his whole segment was bad.
Dates it so badly.
He had the flop sweats, as I
we may have gotten rid of this one. I hope we didn't.
Skippy from Family Ties. You never heard from him again.
Fancied himself a stand-up
This
comic.
guy came in on the show one day, and we just said, "You're a stand-up comic. Wow us. Let us hear your material."
And he was just completely manic and nervous for really no reason.
Mark Price.
This is Mark Price, better known as the Skipster on Family Ties. And I don't listen to Don and Mike on WJFK, not when there's more intelligent talk show personalities like Wayne and Garth.
Yeah. Michael, that's like one of those awkward pieces of tape.
Sure is.
Great. Don't ever lose it.
Michael Jordan's reportedly looking at buying the Milwaukee Bucks.
Would you like a plate?
No.
I thought I heard a gurgle.
No, I didn't think. I thought I heard a gurgle from you a second ago.
I'm gurgle-free.
Yeah, so am I. Rich Eisen, formerly of ESPN SportsCenter, is the lead anchor on the NFL's new network. The league starting its own channel, which is perfect for Eisen, who left ESPN last month after 7 years over a contract dispute.
The NFL channel, are you down with it?
He'll anchor
Channel 703 on your DirecTV.
He already knows where it is. I knew it.
He'll anchor a show on NFL TV every weeknight at 8. That channel so far will only be available through DirecTV.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, they're going to show NFL film stuff. Why not have an NFL channel?
Sure.
It just, whenever they do that, to me, it's one less opportunity for an extra porn channel.
And finally,
I know it's nowhere near it at 703.
They got plenty of room.
Nowhere near 597.
Plenty of room in the 500s, Mike. Plenty of room.
In London, a man about to get married had a rather odd bachelor party. Before his mates escorted him into a steam bath, they spiked his drink with Viagra.
That's what we're doing to Charlie Broyhill.
That's funny. He says he was beginning to wonder if he had any business marrying a woman after the drug took effect there in the steam bath.
Oh, God.
But his friends finally let him in on the joke, and he got into a cold water tub to cool down.
Yeah, and you know what he should know, and we've been told about the Viagra.
Yeah?
You have to be stimulated for that to work. Okay?
I'm Buzz Burbank.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, man, turn him on.
Right. That's what he's wondering. Yeah. I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, Buzz. No! That's it, everybody. That's our grueling spring season. We'll be back for the grueling summer season.
Yes.
See you on Monday, July 7th. Have a very safe holiday. Please listen to the best of. Some good old stuff. And if you listen every day, you got a chance of winning $1,000 the day we get back from vacation on Monday, July 7th.
Very good.
Now, nobody's going to be surprised when we're gone and we're not fired and we didn't walk out and we're not protesting.
Yeah.
We get 2 weeks of vacation and we're taking it. That's it.
So there.
Have a great, very safe holiday. Love you, Freda. Love you, Bart. Good day to you, sir.
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 And happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you.
Hey, Rusty.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get suspended for 2 weeks this weekend.
BM, suck.
So we'll meet again.
Oh, hey.
Sammy Davis Jr. saying,
Wow.
Be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.
Yes. Okay. We did that wrong.
Yeah, we both did it wrong in that time.
Here we go. Suck. DM.